Do 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 do. Hello, 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 hello. Bear with me. I'm still trying to get everything set up over here. Let me play a little smooth jazz. Would smooth jazz work? I don't know. I don't know if a smooth jazz really would work for this sort of thing. How about this? Let's do a preseason stream. Why not? Yeah, we're already starting the game. I don't care. It's a landing zone. Oh, yeah. We've already started the game. And it looks like McCole Hardman, now a Buffalo Bill, gets it out to about the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Buffalonian Bills. What's up, everybody? This isn't Sim City. Sim City, you want Sim City? Screw that. We'll do Sim City next. First and 10 for Buffalo Bills. It looks like it's going to be, I think, Shane Buechele who's in the game. Yes, it'll be Shane Buechele. He gets a toss play. Is that Frank Gore Jr.? Yes, it is Frank Gore Jr. to the strong side. Gains maybe 1, but that's about it. So, folks, welcome. I didn't get the widget. Crap. See, this is what we call a test stream. It is literally just me to try and get some kinks out. So why I'm doing this? Several reasons. Bought a new computer. So I have this one over here. I have my old one. Has stat lines, pictures, YouTube chat, everything along those lines. So I'm working a 3-computer setup. 2 mice. I'm just trying to set things up. So that's why. McCole Hardman gets a screen pass for a gain of 5. Tackle on the play is going to be there by Robert Spears Jennings, the rookie out of Oklahoma. So a lot of guys trying to fight for jobs. This is their last audition, especially for someone named Will Howard. If you're Will Howard, you should really consider not sucking today. It's going to be a 3rd and 7 for Shane Buechele. Man in motion is going to be McCole Hardman. It's a 3 wide out set. Tight end left, running back to the right-hand side. Rushing for the Steelers. 3-step drop for Buechele. Stands in the middle of the pocket. Throws long pass. Caught on the play there. It's going to be just enough for a first down with the reaching, grasping hands of a certain Trent Sherfield, the 9th-year player out of Vandy. Trying to fight for a roster spot, I would assume. The weird thing is you have multiple numbers in the preseason, so Danico Slaughter, the 1st-year player of Arkansas, has the same number as Bill Burr, the 9th-year player out of Ohio State, also known as Cameron Johnston. He's back. 1st and 10, it's a dual wide out set, left-hand side, tight end left out of the gun is Buechele, rushing 4, 3-step drop, looking, throws far side of the field, caught on the play again. I believe that's Jamori Macklin, the rookie out of Kentucky, and that's going to be a first down Buffalo. They moved them chains. You know, that's enough. We'll say that's enough. I keep telling myself to change the sign, but unfortunately I'm getting lazy. I'm trying to enjoy the stream. It is beautiful. What's up, everybody? As I said, I'm just doing this just to check things out, make sure I'm up to speed. It's going to be a strong side-eye form. 13-year motion man to the right-hand side, single back. Play action, rolls out to the right-hand side. Buechele looking, has pressure in his face, and has to throw it away near side. Screaming off the edge, I believe that was going to be, I think that was Robert Spears Jennings again, who's had a relatively solid impact so far. But once again, playing for guys who have audition spots. There are a couple guys on this roster who don't have numbers, so there is that as well. Oh, wait, that's Jeremy Macklin's cousin? Damn, I didn't know that. That is absolutely, man. Hi, how you doing, brother? What's up, Ethan? It'll be a 1st and 10. It's a 2 wide tight end set. Jumbo package, single back. 2 in the box for the Steelers. There'll be men pressing back. Pressers back on the corners. Men rushing 4. Play action. Buechele in the pocket. He's going to stay there up towards. He just overthrew him. He had number 13, Skylar Bell, the rookie out of UConn, wide open. He just missed him. He would have had a gain of 20. And that's why you're a 3rd stringer, sir. Like, he had the perfect spot. He just missed him. That's why we play preseason football, boys. That's why it's preseason. Definitely so. But good to see y'all again. I'm happy to be back in the saddle. Just getting everything going here. I'm working on a few things right now. NFL haters got. I'm working on a video about the Pro Bowl, by the way. If you have been living under a rock, the NFL is getting rid of the Pro Bowl. About fucking time. But there are a lot of reasons for it. It's a heavy blitz on the far side. Bouchel throws it quickly, going to be caught on the play. Breaks a tackle, still moving forward off the play. And the Bills have a first down by Kaleki Latu. Is that Laiatu Latu's brother? Kaleki Latu, the first-year player to Washington. I think that is Laiatu Latu's brother. Not bad. It's an outside post. Beats the linebacker Cole Holcomb. Little pressure on the play first off. I believe that was going to be Dalen Everett, the rookie out of Georgia. It'll be a first down for the Buffalo Bills again. Rusty Bourne, we were hoping to have it come back today, but we had a few guys out. It'll be back next week. Rush on the play for a gain of about 1 by Frank Gore Jr., the first-year player to Southern Miss, and I can't believe that Frank Gore Jr.'s kid's in the NFL. Man, the nostalgia trip is very, very real. Shadow Falcon, Goodell sending players to college football. Oh, yeah. No, I don't want to insert ads, YouTube. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. 300 people here watching me shoot the shit. It'll be an I-form pistol formation. Bouchel in the pocket, fakes motion. In fact, just to the outside. It will be caught, though, for the first down and more. I believe this is Skylar Bell, the rookie out of Connecticut. It's going to be a gain of 15. The Bills are in business. It's a first down again. But once again, I don't really put much stock in preseason, so I'm not going to be like the sky's falling because we have most of our backups out there. Everyone has their backups. This is just for audition spots. That's the reality of it. So for the Steelers, you're just looking for something out of Will Howard, something out of Drew Aller, maybe find a guy or two who's really starting to exceed expectations. But that's really about it. It's a 1st and 10 of the 14, 2 tight ends set left, 2 wideouts, 1 right, 1 left. Frank Gore Jr., your lone back in the set field. It's going to be a toss play to the weak side and nothing doing there. Just eaten alive on the play there by number 50 and number 96. That's a Landon Roberts. The former Pittsburgh Steeler a few years ago has been bouncing around the league. I'm happy he's back. I loved the Landon Roberts when he was here, but I'm guessing he's more of a depth role at this point to go along with Cole Holcomb. So I don't know what he's going to bring at this point, but it's just really how it is. Shadow Falcon, they're starting Howard. They'll be playing Aller in the second half. It's a 2nd and 11 for the Bills at the 15-yard line. Shotgun formation. New running back to the left-hand side. Man in motion there. That is Ian Wheeler. And McCole Hardman just bobbled an easy pass. It would have been a gain of 3, but he dropped it. He would have gained maybe 5, but he just bobbled it. And that ain't good, McCole. Oh, jeez. Yeah, he just missed it. That is not on Bouchel. That's on Hardman. Woof. Compar. Ooh. Make brownies. Love brownies. I mean, I as a fat ass and a formerly bigger fat ass, trust me, do the brownies. 3rd and 11, out of the gun. Wheeler to his left-hand side. 3 wide receivers at tight end to the right. 5 in the line for the Steelers. They're rushing 5. Heavy blitz. Bouchel. He's going to sky it near side of the end zone, incomplete. Skylar Bell, the intended receiver, but it was way overthrown. Coverage on the play is going to be by a certain Brandon Eccles, the 6-year player to Kentucky, who played a big role with the Steelers, especially in the slot, hoping to continue to do so here. Field goal unit will be coming out for Buffalo Bills. Indeed. Zach Taridi, you personally, as a Pirate fan, want a salary cap? I do. You need a cap and a floor. Because the reality is, guys like, your cheap owners are just going to keep milking the system otherwise. And the A's were just one of the offenders. Kick is on its way. It is an easy 3 points for the Buffalo Bills. And for the first time today, we get to the animations, my friends. Beautiful. It's good to hear that again, my friends. We have Arby's on the TV. I'm watching on my local feed, so it's Bob Pompiani and I believe Charlie Batch on the call. Bob Pompiani is a respected reporter, sports reporter around here. Not really much of a play-by-play guy, but, he's just doing it for, fun. And they just need someone cheap. So he's probably enjoying it. Such is the life. Okay. But yes, Sports Talk Chud. The thing is, the Panthers would have to trade somebody with significant value to move back. I mean, the Panthers do make sense, But the problem is they already have Jacob Markstrom, so I don't think they're going to go after Hellebuck. If you're looking for somebody to go after a Connor Hellebuck, I got to think about this. It'll be an American-based team. I mean, the Wild probably no, unless they want to flip a goalie like Wallstead or a Gustafsson. I don't think they want to do that, though. Because, you do have the connection with Quinn Hughes, but I don't think they're going to do that. St. Louis? Maybe? St. Louis isn't really in contention. Anaheim. Anaheim would probably be your bet. A young, hungry, up-and-coming team. You trade Dostal, probably one of your younger players that you can't afford because you botched the cap, and then go from there. Maybe them. San Jose would be a really good one, too. San Jose would definitely be in the cards for somebody like a Connor Hellebuck. Someone like, Yaroslav Askarov, not really doing much. He'll go the other way. They have a glut of prospects. A glut. Dude, you could trade someone like... I think they have Quentin Musty. You could probably trade him. You could probably go someone along the lines of... you've already traded Mohamed Dolan. You've already traded a few other guys, too. You could trade, Ryan Lynn, if need be. Although I wouldn't really do that, but at the same time... Oh, Volca. The Kraken are buying middle six forwards. So if it's a middle six forward, they have their detection on there. It's like your big acquisition was Mackie Semiskevich, who profiles as a middle six forward. Shadow Falcon, I don't think Connor's going to be a Leaf because they already have Sergei Bobrovsky. So I don't think they're going to do that. Sabres wouldn't be a bad one either. You trade UPL and then probably someone else and move on from there. Well, Benny Johnson, I think you're just going to be even more bored. Scott Delafavre, I wish you were here in the new Highmark Stadium. As I said, from what I've seen, and I know it gets a lot of flack, but the new Highmark Stadium, it just seems like a stadium. It is just one of the stadiums of all time. It's something that you can play football in. It's okay. But Will Howard is going to be out, and he is playing for his job. Yeah, they're talking about F&B Stadium for back, but it just is what it is. Now you have your new offensive coordinator, the old Ralph. It's your updated look at the new Highmark, new Highmark. Let me show you right here. This is the new Highmark Stadium. Let me zoom right here. This is it right here. I mean, it's better than that. Howard just he eats it alive in the pocket. He is instantly sacked. That ain't gonna get you a job, buddy. Keontae Jenkins, the first-year player at a VTech, just stormed in like Raiden from Mortal Kombat 2 and just ate him alive. I mean, I don't know if that was a coverage sack or a player sack or I don't know what. I think that is just a really good read by Jenkins. But Howard, you got to get rid of the ball. If it weren't him, it would have been Caleb Elam's-Orr, the rookie out of TCU. Second down and 19 at the 22. Nowakowski, your man in motion. I hope he makes the team. Lou Nichols to his left-hand side. 3 wide receivers set. 4 on the line for the Bills. Heavy press left side. Howard looks, throws of the middle field, caught by Nowakowski, the rookie out of Indiana, and he's met for relatively quickly, maybe for a gain of 5. Gaggle of Bills going the other way. But here's your stadium. As I said, it's just a stadium, but here's the thing. With the way teams work, it's going to be a decade, maybe 15 years to the latest when they start clamoring for renovations or a new stadium. This is just how it's going to work because it's a stadium. It's not a bad stadium by any means, but it doesn't have that wow factor. You know, everyone wants their SoFi. It feels like it's like 15, 20 years too late. That's how I feel about this. But, I mean, it is what it is. And now it's going to be a handoff to Lou Nichols, rushing and barreling over the field. He'll gain 10, but he's still short of the first down. Nichols has been looking pretty good. I mean, there's some rumors that he may beat out Caleb Johnson for the final spot. And if he keeps doing that, I mean, he's got a shot. Good hole recognition, good read, burst, gains 10. You know, I'll take that. I will take that. But so far it's 3-0. Will Howard is 1 for 1. Shane Buechele is 5 for 9. Latu, your leader, and Nowakowski, your leader for the punting game. Is going to be, I'm not sure who the punter is, but returning this kick for the Bills is going to be Ray Davis, the third-year player out of Kentucky. Bill Burr, back in the saddle. Hopefully he lasts more than one game from the Berg. He'll bunt it, and it's muffed! The bullshit's real again. The bullshit didn't end. Ray Davis, you can't do that, man. That's going to cost you a job, my friend. You may have not just fucked the ball. You may have fucked your job in Buffalo, my friend. You fucked it hard. Brandon Eccles able to cover, and he'll be down to the 10-yard line. Big chance for Will Howard here. And it's going to be a big chance for Will Howard, if I say so myself. But it just is what it is. It just is what it is, my friends. Let's go over some super chats while we look over everything in this wonderful madness we call life. Sean Shanley, Anime UWLP here. I was expecting Portal 2 smooth jazz here. I don't have any Portal 2 in my system, unfortunately. You know what? Just for that, I won't give you Portal 2. But I will give you some SimCity. Is that okay? I give you some SimCity? SimCity 3000? Yeah, there's some good jazz. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. And Sports Talk, Judd, do the bagel bites ad. I'll do it later. Right after the smooth jazz. Beautiful, beautiful. John O'Ratcliffe for 10 bones. What's up, Tree Guy? Good to see you again, John. As a Jets fan, I'm about to enter the season that's going to bring the Lulls to an unprecedented level. I need to ask one thing. Where's the Jets' 50-plus years of failure? Clippers first, but the Jets are in the docket, too. That's all I'm saying. I mean, the Canucks one took a lot out of me. I mean, that was multiple years plus 2 weeks nonstop, and it drained me. So it's just like, ugh. It kills you, man. It just takes a lot. And Life Upstead. What's up, Life? Good to see you again, man. What's up, Treat? Unfortunately, my family had to put down our cat Miles on Monday. Aw, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry about that, dude. I remember when I lost my, we had to put down our first dog, Amber Sue. She was a golden retriever. She was about 11, 12. It fucking sucks, dude. I'm sorry. And first cat you ever had, too? Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Leaf. Life. That sucks, dude. Ray's gonna be, you gotta worry about returning kicks at that point. So, a full assignment, I mean, I forgot Ray Davis was your running back too, but, I mean, returning kicks, you can't do that shit. So, let me get this straight. They were airing commercials the whole fucking time, and they don't show a Steeler touchdown. It's a screen pass. And it's actually a really good play by the wide receiver on there. And that wide receiver was Jeremy Bernard, who is our second-round pick out of Bama. I mean, you keep doing that, you'll be doing well, but I guess it's a touchdown. Way to go, KDK. You played commercials during a fucking touchdown. I'm really happy for you. And the Steeler fans are waving their towels. You know what? Just for that, field goal. Field goal. Yay. Bullshit's still real, even after Tomlin. So it was a 13-yard, run. I think it's more of a pass than a run. So it is what it is, but it's just how that goes. So Will Howard gets credited for a touchdown, and Steeler football. Steeler football. So... yeah, I didn't even see the touchdown there because we were on a commercial on our local feed. It is bullshit. Yeah, the broadcast is definitely in preseason form. Yeah, Stone, they were showing us commercials on our local feed. That is horseshit. Yeah, Emu, we're all in preseason form, dude. Like, the broadcast is in preseason form, the TV feed's in preseason form. It's definitely something. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this, so I can get the kinks out. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Here I am just sitting there wondering about that. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. We have 500 people sitting here, and I'm surprised why. Definitely surprised why. Hyper Mario Sunshine for 2. Non-football talk. ALNO Rookie of the Year. I got McGonigal and Benj. Those are good picks. McGonigal is definitely your AL Rookie of the Year. NL Rookie of the Year? Ooh, Dalen Lyle maybe? I mean, Lyle would probably be a good pick. I mean, Benj would be a good one as well. I would go, Connor Griffin, I don't think he is because, the injury. It will be returned at the 5-yard line by McCole Hardman again. Down to the 20, 25. Spins a tackle. Spin-a-rami with the X button down to the 33-yard line. Actually, spin is circle. They do circle. Ben Skoranek is on the tackle. He gets up with relatively decent fashion. 7:03 left in the first quarter. Could have called a penalty on the Bills for holding there, but that's just about it. Nowakowski missed it. Skoranek was able to grab him after first contact, about 5 yards there. WIVB's frozen too. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. So, MJ Bull, in Syracuse, you had a commercial break with no commercials. So, WIVB didn't show the touchdown, and Skoranek's hurt. So, that sucks. I mean, hopefully this is not long-term, because Skoranek is a damn good special teams gunner. And if he's out for a significant period of time, that hurts. What's up, Jason? How you doing? What's up, Cobra? That's just how that goes, my man. NASCAR awesome. I'm so glad to have you back. Yes, sir. I mean, it is what it is. But, hey, this is what happens. But Skoranek is being taken down to the locker room. So, Bills will begin first 10. Weak side I formation. Frank Gore, your running back. Bouchel is still in the game. 2 running backs set. Man in motion is number 40. Handoff over towards Gore. Breaks to the left-hand side. Gets past the first back. First down. Moore. He'll get down to the 12. Good burst by Frank Gore Jr. Gains 12. Strong side. First down, Buffalo. Oh, Aiden Montgomery. Actually, I hope Deshaun stays there the whole season. Worst case scenario would be that... Oh, never mind. It's a holding call. The bullshit's real again. We don't need no Tomlin. The bullshit is always real. It is a holding penalty, and that is going to be on number 89, Stephen Gosnell, the first-year player out of Virginia Tech. V-check definitely did not kick in there. Sean, Albert, and Maury for 5 bones with the Roller Coaster Typhoon remake coming. We can finally renovate the famous ride that never ends attraction to make it even more like hell. I know there's a original version, like an open source version of Roller Coaster Tycoon that's out? Or are we talking like an actual remake? Bouchel throws the pass. He should not have thrown that. He is wrapped up immediately by Cole Holcomb. I believe that was Frank Gore Jr. with the catch, but I don't know why Bouchel threw that. Yeah, you ain't your dad, buddy. You ain't your daddy. You definitely ain't your daddy. Definitely so. Oh, Shadow Falcon. Penn State and Falcon, too. Oh, Nick J. Kovacs, the broadcasting is happening through WIVB. Okay. That makes sense. So we get the local broadcast or the play-by-play, but the actual feed is there. That makes sense. That's why KDKA didn't get the touchdown there. Out of the gun is Bouchel. 3-step drop. Stands firm in the pocket. Has to step up. Throws. And he gains maybe 3. Is able to get the pass off to Frank Gore Jr., but not before he's tackled by Carson Bruner. 7th-round pick last year out of BYU. Or is that Utah, I believe. Son of former Steeler tight end Mark Bruner back in the 90s. I believe. Is that John Fina's kid? When the Chiefs? I don't know. Gore's able to grab him. Bruner wraps him up. Once again, they're all fighting for a job. Yes, rest in peace, Peter Cullen, indeed. Definitely so. And Ramalak, I'll get to you after this 3rd and 21. It'll be an empty set gun. Running back to the right-hand side. Far hash. 4-man rush. Bouchel looking. Steps up in the pocket. Wrapped up. Sacked. Sacked on the play. Bad offensive line coverage. Gets him eaten alive. And that man, my friends, is Kevin Jobity Jr., the local rookie out of Syracuse. It's 4th down and a metric ton. And that was some terrible offensive line play there. Like, he just got eaten alive. That is Chase Lunt, the 2nd-year player out of UConn. And I mean, he's converting to guard, but that was just, that was bad. That was bad. So, now returning the cunt is Caden Weetchin, the rookie out of Iowa, who's had a decent job so far, and it is kind of a shanked punt. Very shanked punt. Takes a very generous Bills bounce. Weetchin takes it around the 35-yard line. Breaks the first tackle. Tries to juke out of the second tackle. Can he move forward? He's moving from left to right. Can't get anywhere, though. Wrapped up at the 33-yard line. Tackled by a gaggle of Bills. He'll gain maybe 2 at best. He's lucky that took a generous Bills bounce. Otherwise, it's going to be a problem. Such is life indeed. But otherwise, once again, no starters on. Will Howard will be back in the saddle. Ramalak for 5. I can't believe Pat McAfee's album killed Dolly. Well, apparently he also killed Tim Curry and Peter Cullen. So rest in peace to all three. I mean, the thing with Tim Curry is that he starred in a lot of stuff you don't even realize he starred in. Wild Thornberrys, It, Home Alone. I mean, we all know Home Alone. Muppet Treasure Island. There was, Rocky Horror Picture Show is a big one. Red Alert. Like, he was a prolific voice actor. And he did a lot of stuff even after his stroke. So there's a lot of charisma that's gone, dude. A lot of charisma that's gone, and that sucks. Peter Cullen, last time I actually saw him was in Invincible. He played, I believe, the rebelling, I forget his name. The rebelling Viltrumite. Who did the Coalition of Planets. Fern Gully, that's another one. The Smoke. He was. Space, the only place uncorrupted by capitalism. Hey, don't get me wrong. What I'm going to say is, if it weren't for capitalism, I'm not doing this. I'm probably working at some restaurant or some shit. Just how that is indeed. Yes, sir. Rest in peace to all three. MK3A 2026 hates humanity. Rip Tim Curry and Peter Cullen. Also rest in peace Dolly Parton. Not really much of a Pennsylvania treasure, but in the South, icon. It's a shame. Justin Turley, thoughts on Connor Hellebuck asking for a trade? Justin, I honestly thought that after April when he pretty much shot an arrow across management's chest. I think what happened is with the U.S. winning the gold, I think it's caused a lot of players to sit back and reassess things. Austin Matthews considered it for a bit. I think he's changed his mind, though. Dylan Larkin asked for a trade. Brady Tkachuk asked for a trade. Now Connor Hellebuck. Quinn Hughes was another one earlier this year. They're sitting there thinking, wait, I don't want to waste my time on a shitty team. I want to try for a cup. And with Hellebuck, they had a team where they couldn't score. They had one line. I wonder if Kyle Connor's going to be the same way. And that's just how that is. I didn't realize Peter Cullen was Eeyore. I mean, that's a lot of range. Python Knight for 5 bones. What's up, Python? Glad to see you and that you're doing well. I'm doing fine, man. As I said, I got a lot going on in life, so I appreciate that. Let's look for a fun season and better refs. What and who are you looking for to be a dog this year? Jeremy Bernard and Lou Nichols, who gets up to about the 22-yard line and, man, took a bit of a decent bounce, and I think there was actually a penalty on the play. It's going to be a 2nd down and 3. Lou Nichols gained 7. I said, trying to fight for a job here. Max Hurleman, the star of the 2025 preseason, is going to be there too. Damar Hamlin. Yep, Damar Hamlin, the pit legend. I mean, he's still kicking. I mean, not literally. I mean, I'm happy he's alive. I'm talking about in the NFL. Seriously. 2nd and 3 out of the gun is Howard. Nichols to his right-hand side. A handoff to Nichols. Bursts up the middle. He's got the 1st down. Just enough for it. Good run there by Nichols. Here's the hint. If he's getting the rushing yards and not Caleb Johnson, I think that's an alarming sign for Caleb Johnson. And that's just me. Oh, Mitch Wishnowski, yeah, that was a bad punt. I mean, he shanked it. It looked like it was a shank up the top. Isaac Punts is going to be flipping out. The only person who did worse is Jalen Milroe, and honestly, I thought he sucked from the moment he got in the field. And we are going to a virtual measurement. Rest in peace, Chain Gang, but you have the technology, use it. I think they're going to say, yeah, it's a 1st down. Oh, JMO Pro, are we talking about, like, my broadcast? I mean, I know it's ass. Are we talking, like, the TV broadcast? Because I think it's on the NFL Network, but for the most part, it's just that. I mean, this broadcast is ass. Let's be real. But everything's ass. Everything is ass. Ethan Lane, Arby's is fucking doo-doo. I mean, the curly fries are goated, though. Gotta go the curly fries. To 1st and 10, man in motions, Big Bob Tonyan. 3 wide receivers set. Out of the gun is Howard. 4-step drop. 4-man rush. Howard scrambles out of the pocket. Gets his check down magnet. It's going to be Lou Nichols. Nichols bursting to the 10. The 5. He gains 15. 1st down. Oh, JMO Pro, the TV broadcast. Okay. That makes sense. The TV broadcast is bad. Like, this is a local broadcast, and it shows. Dude, they missed a touchdown. That should show you how bad the broadcast is. Like, they're missing plays. They're absolutely missing plays. It's bad. It is legitimately bad. 09 Scherzo for 5. I'll get to you after this 1st and goal. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 right. Or 2 left, 1 right. Out of the gun is Howard. Three-step drop. Throws a fade pass to Bernard. Nowhere cooking. Incomplete. And that's just how it goes. The coverage on the play by number 32 of the Bills. Good old number 32. That is going to be Toriano Pride Jr., the rookie out of Missouri. Yeah, I'm going more on numbers here because it's preseason and there are a bunch of just backups, just mainly guys trying to try out. So that's why I'm doing that. Usually I'd be more organized and have more of the numbers intact. Out of the gun again is Howard. Snap down. Fakes the handoff. Rolls out. Gets to his check down. It's going to be Big Bob Tonyan. Leaps for the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Sorry, that's not Big Bob Tonyan. That is not Big Bob Tonyan, and now I am sad. It is Lake McCree, the rookie out of USC, who's fighting for a job. Now I'm sad. Toast points. I'm just going to say this. Applebee's is shit, but don't you dare talk shit about Chili's. Chili's is my shame, and I love it. Kick is up and good for the Steelers. It's 14-3. Bills are fucking up. Oh, whoa, that was a goose honk right there. Honk! Yeah, this is just how it is. Well, Anna Pierce, I kind of missed a touchdown, but that's just how that is. Giraffe Lamp, yep, it's been a hot minute since I streamed on the channel. Last time I streamed, I believe, was Game 5 of the Hurricanes Golden Knights. And that was about 2 months ago. And it is unnecessary roughness on Buffalo. The bad news keeps coming for the Bills, and the bullshit's real. That penalty was on Dwayne Carter, the third-year player of Duke. And as I said, the bullshit is still real. The bullshit is most definitely real. You do not talk shit about Chili's. Chili's is the good shit. Ish. And now we're back to commercials, and we'll probably miss a couple more big plays, and that's just how that is. Hey, Chili's isn't bad, Chief Blue. It's not bad. It's good for, I don't really want to think about what I want to eat. I just want something quick, like a salad or, a bowl. And I have bottomless chips, and I gain about 5 pounds off those. That's how we do it. That's how it is. And 09 Scherzo, you think the Steelers will be in position to draft a QB next year? I just don't know if y'all suck enough this season. Do you have the draft capital to burn? The thing is, I think, as I said, we'll see how the season plays. I don't really like Drew Aller. I didn't like him at Penn State. I think he's raw. But at the same time, there's still a lot there. Or they might think like, okay, we'll do another year of him and see. It mostly depends on how many quarterbacks are in this draft. Because Rodgers is gone after this year. Mason Rudolph probably maybe gone. He might be your stopgap if need be. But I doubt they're going to give Drew Aller the reins in year 2. Unless he just shows like it really was James Franklin and Penn State that was the problem. Well, Red Leg Rally, that's everything. You always keep it leaving, man. Yeah, they're just doing propaganda for the Steelers right now. Max Ahanature and, just doing like the PR stuff. They talked about like their exclusive 1937 club, I believe, where it's just like a speakeasy, but you have to buy a ticket to get in. So it's, yeah. So you pay more to go with your more. Which is stuff. Hey, Aiden Montgomery, Texas Roadhouse rolls are goated. I will hear nothing otherwise. Chesapeake Bay rolls are overrated. Fight me on it. And don't get me wrong, they're okay, but, dude, give me those Texas Roadhouse rolls. Nice and thick. I want to slap them. Consensually slap. Let me correct that. I don't have a Fuddruckers, though. That's how that is. Rockstar 1461 for 5 bones. Will this be the greatest tank bowl race of all time? We have the Jets, Dolphins, Cardinals, Browns, Falcons, and more. Yeah, I think so. I mean, the Falcons will probably go, they'll win like 3 or 4 games at the end of the year when they're out of it. That's usually what they do. Kick is away by Boswell as a touchback. It'll start at about the 35-yard line. Or 25-yard line, I should say. Boswell just made his kick. He's good. Oh, boy. C.D. Price, when was the last actually good Penn State quarterback to have a career? Probably Kerry Collins. But Gary Collins had a lot of hype around him. But otherwise, they haven't really had a quarterback. The thing with Tank Bowls, Brockstar, the one team that usually comes out on top or is close is one you don't expect. Nobody expected the Raiders to be that shit last year. Nobody expected Miami to be that terrible last year. And they were Tank Bowl. And that's usually how it goes. Wheeler on the carry for about 3 yards. Be a second down coming up with about 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Cole Holcomb with your tackle. But that's the thing. Honestly, my hot take of the year, Miami will not win the Tank Bowl. I think they will stumble into about 5 or 6 wins, overachieve because of Hafley's defense, and they'll go from there. 2nd and 7. Bouchel still in the game, man in shotgun. Hill will be man in motion. Bouchel in the pocket. He'll throw to his check down Wheeler. Caught in the play. 3 Steelers there. He's going to get past him and the first down. They'll gain about 5 or 6, just enough for it. Wheeler was able to evade pressure from a screaming Steeler linebacker. And just enough. That's how you win jobs. Bruno Fina. Yep. Bruno Fina. I hope he makes the team for that name alone. And Brockstar, another day passes and another day we ask, what are the Cubs? I still don't know. I do not know. Single back set for the Bills. Man in motion there is going to be Hill. 2 tight end set. Snap down. Handoff over to Wheeler. Counters. And he gets about 2 after breaking a tackle from Holcomb at the line of scrimmage. So a minute left in the first quarter. Nothing doing. Steelers just pulling out the bullshit and leading. Although I think that's more Buffalo being kind of having to get rid of the kinks, especially on that fumble on the punt. 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Wheeler will be back to take this snap on the single back. 84 fakes motion. 2 tight ends set. 1 wide receiver lone to the left-hand side. 84 goes motion left. Snap down, heavy blitz, and he just gets eaten alive. Eaten alive by the Pittsburgh Steelers. There will be no mercy for the weak. Julius Wetchuff, the first-year player out of Charlotte, was in on the sack, as well as today's Jack Sawyer, who gets high on you. And the space he invades, he gets by on you. It's just how it goes. Absolutely, sir. Here we go. Fire Dragon for 5. Hey, Tree, been loving your videos. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you, Fire Dragon. I appreciate you, man. And thank you all for watching. And it's just a little bit of just a fun time here. And I think we've reached the end of the first quarter. They don't really have breaks. It just goes right to commercial. And it's a national commercial right now. Just how that is. Kevin G2307. How's your view of the field from there? Obstructed? It is pretty obstructed. I mean, most of those seats aren't really only a couple hundred. But once again, it's modern stadium. They're going to be clamoring for a renovation in about 10 years. That's pretty much how it's going to go. And Diganosis for 2. The bullshit is real forevermore, mind you. Correct. Always real. 9-8 Super Bowl will continue until morale improves. Dominic Parker for 5 pounds. What's up, Dominic? Not football related, but sad news. Optimus Prime has fallen. Rest in peace, Peter Cullen. God bless till the day all are one. Correct. And him, Tim Curry yesterday as well. And Dolly Parton 2 days ago. Drew Aller. It's not Drew Aller yet. 5 points. It's Will Howard. This is Will Howard, not Drew Aller. Drew Aller will be on the way. What's up, 5? So, Aguirre Duke. What's a great local Pittsburgh restaurant that people outside the city don't know about that's really good? Gaucho Paria Argentina. I keep hearing tremendous things about it. I want to go there one day. I hear it's Argentinian steakhouse. And they have sandwiches. It's fucking delicious. So I am looking forward to that. They built that stadium for a bunch of Victor Wembanyama's. Definitely so. Packers do love a lot of tight ends. John O. Ratcliffe for 5 bones. What's up, John? Tate wins Offensive Rookie of the Year. Caleb Downs Defensive Rookie of the Year. David Bailey will duck and be the next Vernon Golston. No doubt about it. Low Jets is already wild. Hey, David Bailey did well against the Steelers. He made Broderick Jones look like a scrub in that last game. Ate him alive. Woof. Oh, Chops, Texas de Brazil. I mean, there is a Texas de Brazil here. We also have a Fogo de Chão. But, as I said, I've never really been to a traditional Brazilian steakhouse, per se. But Gaucho is the one to go to. I mean, that's the thing. There are good places where you want to look. But where I live in the Mon Valley, it's kind of tough. There are some decent local places, but it's traditional American food. I like to cook my own shit. So that's just what it is. Sean Shanley and WLP here. I'll get to you after this 3rd and 14 for the Buffalo Bills. Out of the gun is Bouchel. Still in the game. Frank Gore to his left-hand side. 3 wide receiver set. Snap down. Rushing 4. Quick screen over towards Hill. He got the pass. Past the original line of scrimmage. He'll gain about 3 more after that. But it's an easy punt. Landon Roberts was in on the tackle as well as Boykin, number 40. Actually, it was just Boykin, not Landon Roberts. So now, Devin Boykin, the corner, trying to fight for a job, maybe a practice squad. Mitch Wishnowsky will be back to punt. Caden Weechin will be back to return again. Wishnowsky, this punt's a lot better. He's able to get it to around the 18-yard line where Weechin will return it. Tries to juke a defender and nothing doing. Eaten alive by several Buffalo Bills, including number 33 and number 89, Stephen Gosnell, who committed the earlier holding. 33 is Tricori Couch, a first-year player, former Miami Hurricane. So, and Sean Shanley, Anime UWLP here. I made Red 4578 last night. Laugh when I suggested they relegate Deshaun Watson back to college. He'd like that. Be careful. Honestly, who you should relegate back to college, Johnny Manziel. He would love going back to college. And MKG, lull the Browns. Let's keep them being shit. I'd appreciate that. Play action, roll out by Will Howard. Deflected. It bounces in the air. He's going for Riley Nowakowski, but was deflected at the point of passing by number 99 of the Buffalo Bills. And this is going to be T.J. Parker, the rookie out of Clemson. That was a dangerous pass, too. And once again, that's why Will Howard might be getting ready to learn practice squad, buddy. Sean Shanley and me do a WLP, or the top ticker is not displaying downs nor yardage, nor is it indicating whom is controlling the ball. As I said, it's a ticker I have. I don't know if I have those. It's a screen pass immediately snuffed out and eaten alive by a certain Buffalo Bill. It is number 21, Davison Ibigason, the rookie out of Ohio State. Read like a book. Pass was caught for the Steelers by number 87, Brandon Smith, the first-year player out of Iowa, who's used to getting no gains in black and gold because Iowa's offense couldn't do shit either. 3rd and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Will Howard still in the game, trying to prove himself for a roster spot. 13-33, empty set gun. 4 in the line for the Bills. They're 4 men back. Howard looks, inside slant, cut! On the play there by Max Hurleman, the first-year player to Notre Dame, the training camp darling of 2025. Been relatively quiet this year, but once again, he's been on the practice squad all last year, hoping to get a permanent role this time. We'll see how it goes. Went into a screensaver for a second. Oops. On the back of the side, I gotta be careful about that. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Empty set gun once again. There'll be 4 on the line for the Bills. 5 men back deep. Bretzing, 49 for the corner. It's deflected at the line, incomplete. Miscommunication on the offensive line gets him eaten alive as the pass is thrown and gently falling to the ground. That once again is number 99, T.J. Parker, making his presence known on this drive. Was that Broderick Jones? Actually, it wasn't Jones. It was Jennings Dunker. Jennings Dunker just missed his block. He just got pulled away. So, yeah, that's Dunker. Come on, Dunker. You're supposed to be a meme legend, dude. Don't pull that shit. Worst part is when you notice offensive linemen that don't do that. It's not good. It's most certainly not good. We roll it back. It's Lou Nichols running again. He'll gain about 5 or 6. Pulls down a gaggle of Bills along with him. 3rd down and 4 coming up. And Tucker White 94, if you ever get around to the Jets' half-century of failure video, would there be enough examples of former Jets finding success elsewhere like Sam Darnold? Maybe. But the question is, how far do you want to go with it? I want to go to the draft flops and talk about how they announce them and just everyone flipping shit. Roger Vick, you got to mention that. Vernon Golston, another one you got to mention. Christian Hackenberg. Oh, yeah. You mentioned Christian Hackenberg. Thomas Cherry, I'll get to you after this. 3rd and 5. Out of the gun is Howard. 3-step drop. Looks over the middle of the field. Delivers, and it's picked. Damar Hamlin given a gift. It's like a charitable donation to his loving charity, but it's a complete miscommunication. And Will Howard, that is why you're going on the practice squad, my man. Y'all fucked the ball. I don't know if he was looking somewhere else for McGee, but as I said, that was just a yikes. That was that was bad. That was pretty gnarly, my friends. Yeah. Hold on here. I got a tweet. Get ready to learn practice squad, buddy. That was, yeah. That was, that is the kind of throw that will get you on a practice squad. That is, yeah. Definitely so. And Thomas Cherry, do the Sharks make the playoffs this year? I think they have a chance. I think they legitimately have a chance. If they can upgrade in goaltending, get someone like, say, Connor Hellebuck, fix that issue, I think they'll be good. Beastamel 1989 for 20 bones. Quinn Hughes was so ready to join a super team of U.S. Olympic hockey players he didn't wait for the gold. Then again, having to deal with the cancers known as Captain Millstone and Elias Petterslimp will do that to a man. Well, it's also, that's why they brought everyone back and signed them, because they wanted to appease Quinn Hughes, and it didn't work. So now you have Elias Pettersson, Brock Besser, Connor Garland is gone, but you're just sitting there like, okay, Brock Besser's just sitting there just going, why am I here? Why the fuck am I doing? Yeah. Oh, Lupus Lupine, that was very bad. That is not the high-end talent we foster in Pittsburgh. That is definitely not the high-end talent we foster in Pittsburgh. Thank you very much, Beast Mel, by the way. Tucker White, 94 for 5 bones. So my Braves won the season series against the fantasy baseball team known as the Dodgers. So why does that feel like this team could flop in the LDS? Because you don't have a second elite pitcher. The thing is, if Spencer Strider doesn't come back, you were looking for Jacob deGrom. It didn't work out, so that's why. You went kind of quiet at the deadline. You tried to go big for deGrom, didn't work out, and it's Chris Sale and his merry men in the rotation. I said, the only thing I can think of is it was expected to, like, curl or, like, post, and he posted. That's the only thing I can think of. It's definitely a, take shelter, so it looks like there's a severe storm warning or something going on. It's a handoff to Frank Gore. Big burst through the hole. He'll get 10 plus for the first down. Gets to the second level. Tackled by Cole Holcomb. Definitely so. Definitely so. Ashley Atchison. Thank you, Ashley. Appreciate you very much. Good evening, sir. Do you think Aller will be likely to start this season? Might we start edging Rodgers towards his well-deserved reward? By reward, I mean retirement. I don't think so, Ashley. I think more or less if Rodgers goes down, it'll be Mason Rudolph. I think with what happened in 2017 in Green Bay when Rodgers went down, he had to rely on Brett Hundley, and it wrecked their season. It cost him his job. So it exposed him as kind of a fraud there that lost his touch. And I don't think he wants to do that again. So I think they're going to roll with a veteran backup instead of Aller. If things go completely off the rails, or if it's week 18 and there's nothing to play for, then they'll start Aller. But for the most part, I don't expect him to play this year. American Loyalist for 5. What do you think of pro relegation and bringing it to America? The owners will never agree to it. The problem is they've spent too much money. They would never, ever risk promotion and relegation. Bouchel makes the snap. Handoff over towards Frank Gore again. Angry running. But there is some yellow on the field. Please be holding. Or are they going to call this on the Steelers? I'm not sure. There are multiple penalty flags on the field here. No, C.D. Price, we are not trading for Tanner McKee. It is a defensive face mask, so it's a 15-yard penalty on top of the gain. That is going to be Ezezie Otomewo, who had a little bit of action with the Steelers last year, the fourth-year player to Minnesota, but not his brightest moment. He just got a little desperate, did a little habeas grabus, as a certain Bill Hillgrove would like to say. MK3EA for 5. Mike Bidwell, Mike Brown, and Woody Johnson should be thankful Jimmy Haslam owns the Browns. That D is too good for 0-17, which is Arizona's destiny. Don't think about that with our defense. Jim Schwartz is gone. Bouchel quickly throws a slant, delivered incomplete. He threw it way too high, and it just got off the fingertips of the Buffalo Bill once again. This is why you're on the practice squad, buddy. That's why you've only started one game. Shane Zylstra, the fifth-year player to Minnesota State, had a shot at it, but it's just... He just missed. I don't know if that's more Zylstra or Bouchel. I want to say that's probably on Bouchel. Threw it a little bit high and away. And Steelers actually had a chance to pick that, and just not enough of reaction time there by Jacoby Keeney-James, the first-year player to UMass Amherst. 3 wide receiver set. Bouchel out of the gun. Frank Gore to his right-hand side. 3 linebacker a set. 4 on the line for the Steelers. They rush 4. Bouchel throws to his check down. That's Frank Gore. Jukes past the first defender down to the 10, the 5. Moving. Touchdown. Or actually, they're going to him down to the 1. I thought that was a touchdown, but he made Carson Bruner look like a rag doll. A rag doll. Frank Gore Jr. running like his daddy. That is a huge gain, and the Bills are in business, 1st and goal. Oh, invincible. The cameramen have been pretty poor here. It's like they have guys or people who are, interning for college on these cameras. Like, they are not sending their best. Put it that way. Weak set, strong side eye form for the Bills. Frank Gore, your lone running back. Bouchel under center. 1 wide receiver to the right. Gore rumbling forward. Did he get enough? I can't see. They are calling it. I haven't decided. Now they call a touchdown. You think they'd show the referee doing this or something? I don't fucking know. But it's a Bills touchdown. It's 14. Definitely so. Intern Caleb, I'm not doing Sonic Fortnite. You shut your whore mouth. Love you, but shut your whore mouth. But it was a fantastic juke there for Sports Talk Judd. Kick will be attempted. I think this is Tyler Bass, who was out for the season last year, so he's kind of fighting for his job, but not really, because they had Matt Prater last year. But I think it's just Wisnowski and Tyler Bass. Bass's kick is up, and it's an easy extra point. 14-10 game. Anakin Skyover, you're willing to watch a Browns game because you like comedy. I like comedy too. That's why I agree. NASCAR awesome. It's it's our third stringers. Is what we're doing here. West Wash 97. Where were you for the opening of the NHL free agency and the MLB trade deadline? I was afraid you were winding down after your opening video of 2026. Let me explain. I wanted to go live for those games, those events. NHL trade deadline or NHL free agency, I was on vacation. I was out of my house. I was in Philadelphia that day. And the problem is I couldn't actually get on because I was on a hotel Wi-Fi and it fucking sucked. It would have been a poor broadcast. So that's why I didn't do it then. And the MLB trade deadline, I was coming home from Portland. So that's why I wasn't able to do that. So I wasn't able to stream that either. So that's why I wasn't able to do both. It wasn't because of trying to wean back or anything like that. It's because just things lined up really poorly. It was just a problem like that. But as I said, I should be okay from this point forward. Should. Hopefully we'll get another Game 7 epic Blue Jays Dodgers like last year did. Definitely so. Justin Turley for 7071 for 5 bones. Have you ever thought about doing any Pens regular season games, or do you only do playoff games? In terms of Pens regular season, it'd have to be the right game. Because the problem is, if it's just a regular Tuesday night or Thursday night game, I don't know where the real appeal is. Maybe for a special event, like a charity stream or something along those lines, but otherwise, I'm not sure about a general regular season game. I feel like playoffs better fit that role, at least to me. And yes, I still have to wear that gritty costume as a clickbait punishment. I am not happy. I'm looking forward to it either. Not looking forward to it, I should say. That's 6 guy for 5. The Rays just got their multi-million-dollar gift. Cities continue to fall for the great stadium grift, including my own. What also helps is that Stuart Sternberg sold and they have a brand new capital. I think that's what helped as well. Are they staying in St. Pete? Or are they going to... on the front. So, yes. The Rays forever home. It has been approved, updated. Tampa Bay City Council votes 4-3 to approve the Rays Stadium deal. Next up is the Hillsborough County Commission vote on Friday. So, the Rays will be moving forward. So, Tampa City Council. So, they should be moving back to Tampa. Let's be real here. There's a flag on this kick return by Weechin. I think this is coming back. It would be down to about the 25 either way, but I think that's going to be relatively how that is. Definitely so. Oh, last Cap Spence game. Oh, with Ovi's final game. That might make sense. Yep, Paulo, the city said yes, county votes tomorrow. I think the county will approve as well. It was a very contested vote, 4-3. Honestly, the Rays should be in Tampa proper. Like St. Petersburg, it's way too far away from your base, which you expanded to the north and the east. There's nowhere to expand where St. Petersburg is. It's too locked into its own little cocoon to really do it. Max Ahanachor is now in at right tackle. Broderick Jones got his reps. Ahanachor will be in. It'll be a single back set for Will Howard. 2 tight end, 2 wide receivers set. It's their jumbo package they really liked doing last year. Lou Nichols, your running back. He'll get the rock. Strong side. Tries to break out of a tackle. He cannot. It is no gain on the play. Tackled on there by Zane Durant, the rookie out of Penn State. I mean, Zane Durant knows a lot about disappointment, especially with Penn State last year. MK3A, I hope Brown segment of Hitter's Guide for AFC 26 starts with tonight on the real quarterbacks of Cleveland. And that becomes a mainstay in sports ball. Maybe so. I still have to write out most of that. I'm working on a video on the Pro Bowl, though. 2nd and 10, out of the gun, is going to be Howard Hurleman, your motion man. 4 wide receiver set, they're going to call it a false start. I think this is going to be on Hurleman or Nowakowski. I'm not sure, but it'll be a little false start. It's Riley Nowakowski. Yep, that's what I figured. It's either Nowakowski or Ahanachor. They got Nowakowski. And JFKH for 2 bones. Best mac and cheese place. Here's the thing. I make my own mac and cheese if need be. I usually make it for family events, but I don't really eat mac and cheese on its own. The big fat and all. Play action for Howard. Stands in the pocket, delivers to Hurleman. Cut! On the play, it's a gain of about 10 or 11, down to about the 27-yard line. Tackle on the play for the Buffalo Bills. A good old tackle there will be made by Jordan Dunbar, the rookie out of Missouri State. As well as several other Bills, or I believe another Bill, but it is Dunbar who was on the coverage, was able to make the tackle. Also, Jimmy Ciarlo, the second-year player out of Army, gave him a little bit of a hit for good measure. 3rd and 2 at the 28-yard line. Man in motion's Hurleman. Out of the gun is Howard. Snap down, rushing 4. Quick pass, delivered, cut. Cut for about 4, and that is definitely enough for a Pittsburgh Steeler first down. Brandon Smith, the first-year player out of Iowa, gets that pass on the inside slant. Decent mechanics there. Tight window. Good play by Howard. He's going to need more of those. Absolutely will need more of those. At JFKH, as I said, I don't really eat mac and cheese at other places. That's mainly about it. And they didn't show the play. I think there's going to be a flag for a false start. They were showing Brandon Smith, so that's great. What is this crew? Wait, are they calling a review? Are they saying it's a catch? I'm not sure. But there is a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Allegheny and Washington County. So you know what? Let's become a weather forecaster. Why not? Why not? A severe thunderstorm warning until 8:30. So we have more rain coming here. Allegedly. Let's see what's coming here. It's a 1st and 10 I formation. Nowakowski, your motion man. Weak side toss over towards Nichols. Scrambles towards the middle. Runs it back to the 5. He'll gain about 3. So it looks like we may get some rain, but it looks like it's going to hit north of us. Just looking at the forecast real quick. Definitely so. It's a 1st and 10 play action for Howard. He's going to gun it deep far side. Incomplete. Brandon Smith, he was just way overthrown. Such is life. And it's going to be, I believe, a 2nd down and 5 coming up for the Steelers. Whap, whap. Actually, a 3rd down and 5, I should say. The bottom ticker for the severe thunderstorm warning is kind of distracting me there. Rockstar for 5 bones. My sleeper pick for the Tank Bowl is the Bucks. Mainly because of Todd Bowles. Todd Bowles. 3rd and 7. For the Steelers, your motion man's going to be Bernard. 3-step drop. 4-man rush for the Bills. Scrambling out of the pocket far side. Trying to dictate traffic. Rolling. Stops. Delivers. And he's wrapped up and sacked. Pushed to the ground and shoved by number 72 of the Buffalo Bills. That's going to be Fedarian Mathis, the 5th-year vet out of Alabama. And I can't believe I'm saying that about a 5th-year vet, but this is how we are. Way too much scrambling. Didn't really have the pocket presence to notice Fedarian. And shup to the ground. It'll be punting time for Cameron Johnston. But yes, at least they got the Vita Vea situation taken care of temporarily. Only for a year, though. They still have him and Baker Mayfield to deal with in the offseason. Johnston's punts away to Ray Lewis. He'll be taken at the 10-yard line. Gets down to the 15. Rolls to the 20. Breaks down to the 25. Sorry. The 21-yard line gains about 10. Christian Kuntz, the long snapper, in on the tackle, and he is hype. He is hype. Yeah, Salted V, it's 4th string versus 4th string. It is what it is. It's just me trying to get my rust off. Justin Turley for 5 bones. Going to the Panthers and Blues game on November 14th with my cousin who is in the Navy. Now I'm a Panthers fan, but he's a Blues fan. Gonna have fun. Definitely. I mean, you'll probably have more fun than him, but who knows? I mean, the Blues are kind of a weird team. They're kind of they could make noise. They really struggled last year, but as I said, without Kyrou, I wonder how they do. I think with Connor McMichael, I think it's not going to be that much of a downgrade, and they did get the futures. But at the same time, you do have some questions to ask. I mean, Robert Thomas is probably staying put. But what happens with Bennington? Is Edmonton going to try for him again? I don't know. Well, Jar, Christian Kuntz actually does make a few decent tackles for a long snapper. Restore the Roar 24. What's up, brother? Treat! Great to meet you at Tom Shindig. Great to hear you on the play calls again. Good to see you again, my man. I said I wish I could put a name to a face again, but I know a few people would mention it, but unfortunately I can't put the face on me right now. But as I said, man, good to see you again, brother. MK3A for 5. Also, Shador Sanders called Deshaun a human being. Reminds me of Myles Garrett's model citizen comment. No. Human being is different than model citizen. Just saying. AFC North is now half Tank Bowl, half Super Bowl. Bengals, I think, will be mid-tier. But Steelers, I wouldn't say are Super Bowl. I think the Ravens probably the best chance if they stop running over their own fucking legs. But the Browns is the Browns. 09 Shures over 5 is a local fan. I'm surprised the Texans are making noise nationally. I'm optimistic, but Stroud's inconsistency weighs heavily on me. It's because your defense is fucking phenomenal. That's why. And Kayshon Boutte should help out with the receiving room, especially with Jaden Higgins' injury. David Montgomery should be a nice running back piece to go with Woody Marks. But at the same time, it's CJ Stroud. If Stroud keeps shitting his pants like he did in those 2 playoff games, you're done. And he's out of a job. And Donald Deluxe, 4047 for 5. Hi, Treat. Mind if you ask at the time where Dallas will rank defensively? Probably better than 32nd. I would say probably low 20s, maybe. I think Caleb Downs will help out a lot in that secondary. And no Matt Eberflus will absolutely help out too. I think there's going to be a lot of improvement. I don't think it's going to be a great defense by any stretch of the imagination, but I think it'll be a lot better. Buechele in the single back set. Wheeler, your running back. 3 wide receivers set. Tight end to the left. Play action. Buechele rolls out. Nearly running out of time. He'll throw it deep down the sideline. Just out of the reach of the Bills receiver. Incomplete. Slaughter on the coverage. And number 87, Dante Pettis. Shit, Dante Pettis is still in the NFL? Holy shit. Wow. Dante Pettis is still in the league, and it just went off his fingertips. Just slightly overthrown by Buechele. Otherwise, that would have been a big gain. And that's why Shane Buechele is only started 1 NFL game, and it was out of pity. Actually, he played in 1 NFL game. He didn't start it. I forgot about that. Buechele, out of the gun, your motion man is going to be number 84, snap down, play action, delayed handoff over to Wheeler. He's wrapped up by Landon Roberts in the backfield. Loss of 1, 3rd down. And I forgot, Jamin Davis is still on this team too. I wonder if he makes a roster spot. He's done okay so far. He'll be a depth guy, but... And my chat's off again. Hold on a second. This is the issue I have with XSplit. The YouTube widget randomly shuts off, and it's annoying as hell. So it is that. But while we do this, Chris Guastafaro for $5, I should say. Thank you very much. Hey, Treat, do you think the pay to the American athletics ability to compete internationally in sports like basketball and hockey, among others? I'll answer your question after this 3rd down. It'll be a quick screen over towards the number 80. He'll gain about 5, but that's really about it. Tackled by several Steelers. Punting unit is out for the Bills. That's Max Tomczak. Mike Tomczak's kid, the rookie out of Youngstown State. Woo! So we got Frank Gore's kid. We got Mike Tomczak's kid. Mark Bruner's kid. Man, the feels, dude. But as I said, do you think the pay to play? So Chris Guastafaro, I think the issues are going to move upstream. I think a lot of poor kids are going to have issues playing, especially with baseball. Like travel ball has been a huge thing. It's in basketball too. Soccer's kind of changing because it's now becoming just like academies like Europe, but baseball is really struggling with that. A lot of daddy ball, a lot of travel ball. Hockey is absolutely the same way as well. It's just the fees, and the equipment will do it. Weechin jukes 1 defender, still moving forward, presses the circle button to spin out of danger for a gain of 10 down to the 27-yard line. We still have not seen Ben Skoranek back since, so not just how that is. Well, Anakin Skywalker, the Cowboys are always overhyped. It's just the national phenomenon. And Shez, 0102, this season came back before my father did with the milk. Same here, brother. Same here. And it's just, it sucks, but it is what it is. UFO90 for 5. I like the new U-Tree logo font choice you have there. Reminds me of a 70s pizza pub, and now I have heartburn for some reason. Hashtag dies. Nothing wrong with some good old hashtag dies. It's beautiful. And nothing wrong with some good old pizza. Trust me, I got to bring out the pizza sooner or later. Everyone loves some pizza. Pizza is beautiful. I'll do it at halftime because I don't trust these commercials. Just putting it out there right now. And BWG, early predictions for division winners. Ooh, okay. Well, I would say let's go Bills for the AFC East usually. I'll go Baltimore the North. Let's go with... let's go Houston for the South. And I will go Denver or Kansas City for the West because I don't trust the Chargers. The Chargers always shit the bed randomly. Let's go Denver for the West. Then I'll do Dallas for the AFC East. Let's go... I'll say Green Bay for the North. I will go for the South. Honestly, I'll do a wild card take. I'll go New Orleans. Because that division is full of shit and you can just flip a coin with anybody there. And for the West, I'll go the Rams. And we'll have it there. And those are my picks so far. Anna Pierce, Panthers, my issue with them is their injuries. Their offensive line's battered. Taylor Moton, I don't know when he's coming back from the blood clots. Ike Ekwonu, I don't know when he's coming back. You have Scouting out for the season too. So you have, you're starting to get banged up. And that's going to be the question. And what Bryce Young are we getting here? Are we getting the scrub that's near benched, or are we getting, the half decent one that showed up at times? That's the question. And UFO 90. Oh, god damn it, I just realized it's Applebee's. Oh, it definitely is Applebee's, man. It's an Applebee's gag. Thanks to Zepp, who was on, they did all the overlays as well. He did not do the score bug. That is from a guy named Turkey Dev. He did the scorecard dev. He did the bug there. But the logos, they're all him. So thank you very much. The background, UT Sports, that's him too. Said, you bring in better man, and he's a lot better than me at graphics. So thanks, Zepp. Appreciate you, man. Zepp. I didn't say Zeb. And Sports Talk Chud, with Stroud regressing, is the OSU QB curse real? Who knows? But the thing with Stroud, once again, this is a prove it or shut up year. Because if he shits his pants again, he's done. Now it's going to be a burst to the outside by number 21 of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Still running. He'll gain maybe about 5. Good speed there. That's Travis Homer, the 8th-year player to Miami, former Seattle Seahawk, trying to fight for a job on this running back core. Decent speed, able to get past the edge. Well, it's about 5 far side. It'll be a 2nd down and 5. 3:24 and ticking left in this second quarter. We will roll Jared Russell. Can I get you to say ooh-woo? No. And he's actually eaten alive in the backfield. That was probably some poor blocking on the play, and he's just eating dirt, is Will Howard. That's Andre Jones Jr., the second-year player out of UL Lafayette, the Raging Cajun, was most certainly raging there. And I think Ahanichor just missed his block. Yeah, Ahanichor just got beat off the edge. And Michael Hessian for 5. If Jesse Minter is who I think he is, the Ravens will no longer stop tripping over themselves. Knock on wood. Especially against Pittsburgh and KC. Yeah, I mean, the fact that they always lose to the Steelers, I'd just be like, what the fuck? I'm surprised they didn't call a false start on Honchor there. It's going to be a 3-step drop for Howard, waiting for his target. He finds one in Homer, but he's going to get nothing. Absolutely nothing. It is no gain. Tackled by Keontae Jenkins, the first-year player to Virginia Tech. And it's going to be a punt formation. Not the best drive for Max Ahanichur. I said, we could have had Makai Lemon. But Jeremy Bernard's a decent consolation prize, too. And Shez 0102. Yeah, someone who lives in Tampa, it was a nightmare to go to Rays games. Only 1 or 2 ways, and the stadium was awful. Correct. Only 2 bridges. Maybe 3 if you were lucky, or you went through Clearwater and dealt with all that traffic. There was no public transport there. It was a fucking mess. Nobody from Tampa was going to games unless it was the playoffs. And even then, they couldn't. They couldn't sell at the ALDS. Not for the Trop. So I think having a stadium in Tampa will be a huge benefit. Because they had so many start and stop, and it just didn't work out. Ybor City was a big one that just fell through. And that's just how that is. Stephen Crabtree, 4256 for 5. Grew up a PSU fan, grad school at Michigan, married an OSU fan, and now teaching at the University of Minnesota. Who will be the best Big Ten alumni in the NFL this season? Ooh, man, that is a murderer's row. That is a murderer's row. The only thing that would make that more dangerous is if you were teaching at Indiana. It's just like, PSU, Michigan, OSU, Minnesota. I mean, Minnesota had a few decent years. Just saying, but best Big Ten alumni. Ooh. If you're going rookie, it'll probably be Sonny Styles or Caleb Downs. But even David, not David Bailey, it's some shit, I forget his name. I keep forgetting. It's Abdul, not Abdul Carter. It's not, I mean, Abdul Carter would be a good one too, so he is Big Ten. So I'd probably say him. Screw it. The Brownies scored a touchdown? In what world do Brownies score a touchdown? Cleveland Brownies do not score touchdowns. I should clarify because they'll be called racist now. Martin Miller for 2 bones. What's up, man? Good to see you again, brother. Do you think this season's still going to be the same amount of sadness and boredom for the Cardinals and its fan base? The Cardinals only existed for heinous self-destruction, me bitching at Amari DiMercado, which is why you probably drafted Jeremiah Love, because you didn't want to deal with that bullshit again. And you also have stat pad fantasy for Michael Wilson and Trey McBride. I think that'll be relatively the same thing. I think you will stat pad Wilson and McBride. But at the same time, what happens with your defense? I think you had other issues that needed filled, especially offensive line. But it's definitely going to be a season for the Cardinals. Anakin, do you think the Lions can win 12 games? I don't really trust Drew Petzing. That's the problem I have. Dan Campbell is at his best when he has men around him that shore up his weaknesses. He didn't have that last year. Morton's offense was way too complicated. It didn't work out. And it just didn't have there. So Will Howard, he's just there being checked if he's okay. One of the Steelers brass checking in on him. That's probably it for him in this first half. And he just has to pray that they roll with 4 quarterbacks or he is a practice squad bound. Cameron Johnston with the punt. It's kind of a iffy punt. Takes a generous Steeler bounce, though. Picked up by Ray Davis at the 20, but tripped up on the play. He gains about 5, but that's really about it. Good heads-up play there by our friend Deshaun Jameson, the second-year Longhorn. He's also out of Texas, I should say. But it'll be a first down and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. We're running into 2-minute drill territory, so I believe this will be Buechele, who is still in the game, and I believe they'll be probably rolling to another starter. I'm not sure who else would be there. Josh Allen, Kyle Allen maybe? Would Kyle Allen be the guy? Is there another quarterback on this roster? Yeah, maybe Kyle Allen. The former Steeler Kyle Allen, who had a couple passes a few years ago. Buechele, inside slant, delivers, caught. That'll be taken there by Skylar Bell. It's a 4-yard gain. Not much going there. 1:39 and ticking. They'll be running out of the no-huddle. It'll be a first or second down and 9. And Roja, Tree, any down roster Steeler that really stood out? I'll check here. Sorry, that's going to be another catch by Skylar Bell. It'll be a first down. Tried to roll for the incomplete Slaughter, but no such luck. It'll be a first down and ticking. 1:20 left in the second quarter. Skinner, Buechele is playing the full game? Huh, interesting. Buechele actually gets some reps. And he's not good, but they are reps. 37-yard line, first and 10. Buechele to the gun. Snap down. Play action. He throws a quick screen over towards his fullback. Rumbling, stumbling. He'll gain about 2. Minute left and ticking. Not really being efficient with their time. Pass was caught there, I believe, by Shane Zylstra, the fifth-year player at Minnesota State, who nearly caught one earlier for a big gain. Buechele to the gun, rushing 4. Stands in the pocket. Throws forward, incomplete. Zylstra couldn't get off his read in time, and it just falls harmlessly to the ground. Clock does stop at 45 seconds. All 3 timeouts for both teams. I think they're just comfortable playing this to the timeout. It's no real strategy going on here. And Rocha, you said, hey, Tree, any down the roster Steeler that has really stood out and any promising O-line my Cowboys can poach? Well, I think Broderick Jones could be available. Probably Broderick Jones. His time's probably running short. I mean, I'm glad he's back from that neck injury, but he has not done well. Pass is overthrown, incomplete. The pass was attempted, I believe. This is to Quentin Skinner, the first-year player of Kansas. It'll be a 4th down and 6 with 42 seconds. Caden Weechin will be back to return this punt of Mitch Wishnowsky. Sorry, this is not Mitch Wishnowsky. This is going to be a backup now, who is number 39. This is Tommy Doman, the rookie out of Florida, who has a chance to steal this job if need be, because Wishnowsky had a pretty bad punt to start. 42 seconds. They're going to burn as much clock as they can. 2 seconds. 1. Snap is down. Punt is away. And it's skied. It's a beauty. It'll be a fair cut. Really good play there. Weechin's able to get it around the 10-yard line. He didn't really catch it cleanly, but it doesn't matter. It goes out of bounds. Will Howard will have one last chance to prove himself with 35 seconds left, and I think they go to Aller in the second half. Yeah, Skinner, definitely. Oh, Ace Moneymaker. Are you Cotton Hill? You kill Fitty Man? Maybe Fitty Man. Well, Ankin Skyoker, Drew Petzing mangled a lot of that talent, though. That's really. Well, Skinner, Tommy Doman, yeah, I think Doman will definitely win the job just because of the cap hit, I think. 1st and 10, empty set gun for Howard. Tight end to the right-hand side, snap down rushing 4. 3-step drop in his own end zone. Howard looks, throws to his check down, caught on the play there. That's going to be McKee. Huge jump. He'll get down to about the 18-yard line. 28 seconds, goes out of bounds, but there is some yellow paper on the field. It's a hold. And it's a holding penalty on a Honicher. He has not had a good stretch of drives, Mr. Honicher has. He was very raw coming out of college, and for good reason. And, yeah. We could have had Makai Lemon. And you got embarrassed on a national stage. I didn't mind the Honicher pick, but still, he's got a long way to go. I don't think he plays this year. Just saying. It is a 1st and 10 again, 1st and 15, I should say, half distance. Lou Nichols to his right-hand side. It'll be a delayed handoff, bursting through the hole. 10, 15, down to the 16, gains 11. I said, Rocha, if you're thinking of anybody who has a chance to make the roster, it's Lou Nichols. I think he may beat out Caleb Johnson. But I think that's the guy I'm kind of looking at here. He has good burst. He kind of reminds me of Jalen Warren. You know, like that burst, that speed. I think he's done well so far. So Lou Nichols, right now, I'm trying to find him on this roster. Lou Nichols is a first-year player out of Central Michigan. So I think he might make the roster as a third stringer at this rate. But worst case scenario, he's practice squad. But I think he's got a chance of beating out Caleb Johnson, unless they still have some stubborn, like, sunken cost fallacy. Because Caleb Johnson he ain't done shit. I'm just going to say it there. It is a 2nd down and 4. Empty set gun for Will Howard. 3 wide receivers left, 2 right. 4 on the line for the Bills. 2 men back deep. They're rushing 4. 3-step drop. Stands firm in the pocket. Waits. Has to evade pressure from the right-hand side. He's got to throw it away while being hit. And it's way out of bounds. McKee was the attempted receiver. But Will Howard was being eaten alive. He just had to throw it away. Not intentional grounding because there was a receiver in the vicinity. Dylan Cook just got beaten off the ball. Or is that Fatanu? I'm not sure. But Donna, number 51 for the Buffalo Bills. Mike Donna, the former Kansas City Chief. The 6-year player to Michigan was there to get that pressure and force it out. 14 seconds left in this first half. 3rd and 4 out of the gun is Howard. Lou Nichols to his right-hand side. 3 wide receivers set. Rushing 4. Snap down. Delayed handoff to Nichols. Nichols rushes. Bursts for the first down and more. It's a really good play. And the Steelers will be content with rolling this to half as it is 14-10. Buffalonians. Steelerians, I should say. But we are here. Well, Chief Blue, the Steelers whiffed because... No, what happened was they whiffed because they called him before they had the pick. And what happened, it just is what it is. And that's why you got embarrassed. So they had to scramble for their option B, which was a Honicher. But once again, a Honicher, he's a project player, so it is what it is. So Broderick Jones is trying to pep talk him, because he had a rough couple drives. He's just trying to say, okay, it's all good, relax, you're good. That's just how that is. But otherwise, guys, I'm going to take a quick little break. And for the first time of many, we will begin the Glorious Pizza.
Pizza time.
Beautiful, my friends. Beautiful. Truly beautiful stuff. We must hail our new glorious shrine, Father McCarthy. Hail Father McCarthy. This is supposed to be a clickbait punishment, but he is our savior now, Mr. McCarthy. Mr. McCarthy, you need to save us. Save us and bring the bullshit. It's the new pizza. Oh, Lord, what is happening to me? You need a guy who wrestles making pizza. Ooh. We do need to bring the guy who wrestles making pizza. That's good stuff. Yes, I am drinking coffee. Sue me. I'll have a brewski later. But I wanted to enjoy a nice cup of coffee and chill with all you guys. Shake it more than twice. Oh, hey, the mat. No dumb decisions here. The only dumb decisions are the Steelers because they don't want to rock the boat. That's the key. Definitely so, my man. Oh, Aaron gifted his coach with a pocket watch. Uh-oh. So maybe it's like the White Rabbits, like, time, Mr. McCarthy. Mike McCarthy now needs to do the White Rabbit meme to imitate Aaron Rodgers. Just saying, Aaron Rodgers, your time's winding down. Remember, they had a massive fall off in 2018. They fell out hard. Yeah, but main thinking is Will Howard, he's probably going practice squad, and Maxi Hanachor definitely needs some time. I didn't even notice this from Mish Wisnowski. So our friend here...
not hit a good one at
all.
Yeah,
that was a bad punt, but...
In fact, it goes out of bounds. And
he killed a member of the Chain Gang, so this is incredible. So, it hits a member of the Chain Gang. It whacks him in the head. Quick, check that man for CTE. He's gone. Ping pongs off him. It's another defender. He double-shotted 2 men in the fucking head. Jesus Christ. Like, he literally double-shotted 2 dudes in the head. It is an actual doink. Boing, boing. It hit them both. Like, that is phenomenal. Like, the chances of that happening are like 0.00000000001%. And he nailed them both. You see this dude thinking, you know what? I think I made some fucking mistakes in my life. You see his life flashing before my eyes. Like, yep, that's me. You may be wondering how I got in this situation. And then, plap, plap.
I think it hits
double shot in the head. Check them both for CTE. It's at 25%, and that's a conservative estimate. Also, hot take. They are probably banning all forms of contact in the NFL in the next 20 years. There's going to be way too much that's, in their favor. It's going to be way too much of a medical backlash. It's already happening anyway, so... I mean, they're going to eventually rip off the cord. And it will be utter woke nonsense when it happens, but logically, I get it. Wouldn't be happy about it, but I get it. Definitely so. Oh, boy. Martin Miller, B2H for 5 bones. Thank you, Martin. I think Deshaun Watson's actually going to try to be good this season, so the Browns give him a new contract. If this happens, the fandom will stop watching. I think the worst-case scenario for the Cleveland Browns is if Deshaun Watson is merely passable. Not great, not terrible, but passable. Like, not Kirk Cousins passable, but, like, we'll say Kelly Holcomb passable. If he's that, you're in trouble because you're in a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. You can't just get rid of him because Todd Monken's trying to fight for his job. And Jimmy Haslam is also a fan of, and you can see my coffee is not really doing well with the green screen here. Definitely so. Logan Stanfield, don't worry. The NFL, if if there's one thing they love more than power, it is meaninglessly pandering. So they'll ban the contact, but the problem is you're not dealing with the gruesome leg injuries that happen on non-contact plays. That's going to be a problem. And what happens with incidental contact? The cornucopia of sports. Oh, cornucopia is in October. That's when the good stuff happens. Big Daddy Dangus. Oh, Isaac Punts. Dude, he's already getting to work on that video. So, I do want to let you know as well. This is Ohio State's brand new on-field suites. $142,700 per suites. They have 12 people, 8 standing room spots. Why would I even sit in that? I mean, you're right near the end zone, but at the same time, I mean, you got to pay for that NIL money somehow, but still. That is what happens. This stuff is what happens when you need to pay for people, and this is what happens, or when you get a corporation to pay for you, and then they invite their employees. Commando CQC for 5 bones. Treat, we shall embrace the CTE and blue tents to a 9-8 record and build for the future. And Drew Aller until be your savior. Until he's not. Go Giants. Have fun with John Harbaugh, by the way. There's a reason why Baltimore got sick of him. I love you too, Commando. The Jason Big Daddy. What's up, Jason? Aaron Rodgers to the Vikings. He should have been there last year, but Kawasi was a dumbass. He needed to complete the cycle. You would have made the playoffs. Griffin Harback for 5 tonight on the Sisyphus-like saga that is being a Baltimore Orioles fan. You were in a wildcard spot last week. God, the AL is such fucking shit. Let me show you the American League. I know the Guardians are kind of back there, but... Oh, the Cleveland is actually leading a game. Shocking. Very shocking. If we look at the wild card, the Guardians are still leading, but the Rangers are behind the Astros again. Red Sox and Yankees are pretty much good to go. The Yankees are probably going to lose to the Red Sox because the Yankees did not get a bullpen or a catcher at the deadline. But it's just garbage otherwise. The Orioles, the Mariners are punching themselves in the... I think the Twins are finally falling off. The Tigers, they were up there for a hot minute and then they just died. The Royals are somehow coming back into it and fucking up their tank. Too late, Kansas City. Padres are still kicking in there. The Diamondbacks needed to do more. That's what happened there. Weechin will be back to return this kick at around the 5-yard line far side. He'll be taken to the 15, 20, 25, 30. Spins out of tackle at the 35. Sorry, that's actually not Caden Weechin. That is somebody else. That, my friends, is Eli Heidenreich, the Mount Lebanon local boy, who totally was not drafted for fan service, but he's still pretty good anyway. Fighting for a special teams spot. That is the rookie out of Navy, local product out of Mount Lebanon. But now here he is, Drew Aller. And the Penn State fans scream themselves or dread because they realize he sucked. 1st and 10 out of the single back set. 2 wide receivers set, 5 on the line for the Buffalo Bills, 3 on the second level, 1 man back deep. Lone setback, I believe, is Travis Homer. Sorry, that's Heidenreich that's in the backfield. Snap down, handoff to Heidenreich. Bursts through the hole. He'll get about 3 or 4. Pushes forward. Tackle on the play for the Buffalo Bills is going to be number 93, Zion Logue, the first-year player of Georgia. Did I say Lloyd Cushenberry? Yeah, Lloyd Cushenberry is in Buffalo now. I forgot Lloyd Cushenberry was still in the league. He was pretty good in Denver. Didn't do that well in Tennessee. Nothing like good coffee. Single back set again. Snap down. Aller hands off over to Heidenreich. Bursts through the hole. He'll actually get nothing. He's wrapped up on the play near the line of scrimmage there by Fedarian Mathis, the 5th-year player out of Alabama. It'll be a 3rd down and about 7 or 8 coming up. Yeah, Zion McCollum didn't really do much there, so it's a couple guys who were taken out into that play. Be a 3rd down and 5. This is probably a passing play for Mr. Drew Aller himself. Ahanachor is back in as well as Dunker on the right-hand side. Out of the gun is Aller. Heidenreich to his right. 3 wide receiver set. Man in motion is going to be Caden Weechin. Snap down. 3-step rush. Aller looking. Throws over the middle of the field. Delivered. Cut by Caden Weechin. He was able to get in time there, just enough. Toriano Pride thought he had a finger on it, but no such luck. It's a 1st down for the Steelers, just enough. He gained 7. They'll be running out of the no-huddle, trying to move some action on the side. 4 wide receivers set, rushing 4. Aller throws a quick screen over towards number 82, caught. He breaks 1 tackle, not going to get much else. That was a catch on the play there by Jaheim Bell, the 2nd-year player to Florida State, still fighting for a job as well. It's a gain of about 2. 13 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. They tried to probably do the no-huddle to try and beat the any potential challenge there, per se. And Martin Miller for 2. How long do you think TJ Watt has in the NFL? He's got a contract. He's got at least a few more years. I don't know if they're going to be like peak years. He'll probably slowly decline like Cameron Jordan or Von Miller, but I think he's got a few more years left. Aller out of the strong side I formation. Heidenreich, your lone setback. 4 wide receivers set. Audibling at the line is Aller. Snap is down. Handoff over towards Heidenreich. Breaks a tackle. Big burst through the hole. He's going to get close to the 1st down marker, but it's going to be just short. He'll gain about 8. There's a second down and about, or third down and about 1, I should say. Oh, Y.A. Almighty, new Seahawks owner, is a Steeler fan. Yep, he was he emigrated to the country in 1975, and the Steelers were good back then, so he became a Steeler fan. And honestly, I think that's how a lot of Steeler fans were, especially if you're like around the country. It's like, oh, I'm looking at football. Oh, Steelers are good. I'll root for them. 3rd and 1. Out of the weak side I formation, Nowakowski, your fullback, to the left-hand side. Pressure on the side, rushing 4. Heidenreich bursts through, first down and more into Bills territory, down at the 43-yard line. First down, Steeler football. Is that good old ground and pound, hard-nosed stuff there? Ooh. Jared Brussel, I have my much-needed shoulder surgery happening on the 2nd in less than a week. Ooh, 5 years in the waiting. Dude, I hope it goes well. I mean, shoulder surgery, especially, or shoulder injuries, they're finicky as hell. So I hope you do well, my man. Can I get some crumbs and PTO, boss? I mean, well, unfortunately, I'm not a Twitch streamer or a Twitch woman streamer, so I can't give you a crumb of pussy. Although I don't think you'd want that either. But, I mean, you can take all the time off you want. I don't care. You're good. It's going to be a handoff to Caleb Johnson. The first time we've heard that name today, he'll gain 5. The fact that Heidenreich got carries over Caleb Johnson, that ain't good. But Caleb Johnson's on cut watch. I haven't heard of Roman Wilson's name either, but he might just be on the first team. Voice is getting a little dry. Definitely. Best of luck to the surgery, Jared. Love you, brother. Yep, BWB Daily. Yep, only a few teams got TV time. Correct. One of them was the Steelers. 2nd and 5, man in motion. It's going to be number 84. Snap down, play action. Aller in the pocket. Has pressure in his face. Throws far side. Wide open. Cut! On the play there by number 84. He's down to about the 15-yard line. Thank God. The insufferable Penn State fans are going to pretend they're right. That's Max Hurleman. I thought it was Hurleman. I didn't want to confirm it, though. Just bad coverage on the play by number 36 of the Buffalo Bills, Jordan Dunbar. Not good, man. Not good. Yeah, he tried to read the deep ball. He didn't reach the cut and then just missed the tackle. Gains an extra 10 yards. 1st and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Down to about the 13-yard line. Aller, hands off, over towards Heidenreich. Heidenreich bursts through the hole, gets down to about the 9. So he'll gain about 4. 9:39 left in the third quarter. Well, the Falcons don't have a QB. Their winner of the QB battle is the injury report. Let's be real here. Tua Tagovailoa was apparently fucking terrible. Apparently. Oh, Sports Talk Chub, the NFL Network switched to the Steelers broadcast. You poor fools. Colin O'Callahan, I'll get to you after the 2nd and 6. Shotgun for Aller. Caleb Johnson to his right. That's Heidenreich to his right-hand side. 3 wide receivers set. 4 on the line for the Bills. 2 men back near the end zone. Snap is down, 3-step rush. Aller looks, throws over the middle, nearly picked off. That is a bad throw, Mr. Aller. That was the same shit that got him in trouble at Penn State. Anthony Kendall nearly took that the other way for 6. Oof. Yeah, he's targeting him the whole way. I don't know if Aller was looking for something different on the return, but that was a bad pass. Dangerous pass. Travis Homer was the attempted receiver on that play, but no such luck. Out of it unscathed. 3rd and 6. It'll be an I formation. Heidenreich, your lone setback. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers set. Weechin, your motion man. Snap down, handoff over towards Heidenreich. Has a hole towards the outside. Gets past the first down marker, moving forward. And the Mount Lebo fans are joining in fury. It's a touchdown for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Touchdown. Get your towels out. The fan service is real, motherfuckers. We're going to ride this fan service all the way to the fucking Super Bowl. Yeah! Eli Heidenreich. He got 1,000 yards receiving at Navy. Just saying. Extra point by Boswell. It's Boswell. The kick's good. Let's be real. We can just play it. That is life indeed. I think my computer's starting to chug on me here. Colin O'Callahan for 5 bones. Masters Project is officially over. I appreciate your help, Tree. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, Colin. Hope your Masters Project went well, my man. A salute to you. Cheers. Thank you, brother. Jared Froman for 5. The Detroit Tigers have experienced a Wile E. Coyote off of a cliff stretch right now. Oh, they're bad. It's they were in contention for the wild card. Now they're like 9 games out. Florida just gave out beneath them. You traded 2 of your best starting pitchers. And he had injury woes to begin with, so I don't know what to tell you. It's what it is, man. I'm sorry. Martin Miller for 5 bones. If Aaron Donald returns to the Rams with Myles Garrett, the 2026 Rams could reach the 2007 Patriots in regular season wins, stats, and player coach quality, which means that the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to go to the Super Bowl and beat them like the Giants did. Let's go. See, miracles can happen, motherfuckers. We're going to beat the Giants of football. Steeler football. Steeler football, baby. Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to. We all know Aaron Donald's going to do it. He'll do it like halfway through the year so to protect his body. And when we do that, we're all going to bitch. And, yeah, we all fucked. Mm-hmm. So here's the NFLPA's feed of the interception.
In the game in Carolina and Kansas City before he suffered that injury. There we go.
Intercepted. It's the
Yeah. The local camera work was actually better here. They're not sending their best. They just wanted to take a look. Let's actually take a look at Will Howard's footwork. Footwork. Okay. Footwork's actually okay-ish. Like, I'm not really a quarterback footwork guy, but, you know, it plants on his front leg, gets the extension, hip movement.
He suffered that
but it's just, as I said, it was just a bad decision.
injury.
And he's just sitting there like, oh no, I fucked up. I'm going practice squad. God damn it. Stone's not going to Super Bowl.
intercepted.
And then he's like, what the fuck? Why aren't you running the other way, you goddamn moron? So what's happening is the other guy's probably getting yelled at, and the cameraman was probably checking out porn or some shit. Boswell's kick us away, and we're rolling back. It'll be picked up by the Bills. It'll be down to about the 23-yard line. Well, at 28 eternal strength, I don't know. I really don't know. Sports Talk Chud, it is funnier that way. Yeah, it's like they have interns running this shit. Like, it's bad. The cameraman ain't making the practice squad. It's a 1st and 10. Bouchel is still in the game. Your motion man's going to be number 80. Snap down. Bouchel in the pocket. Throws to a quick pass over towards Frank Gore. He'll gain about 3 or 4. Down to about the 25-yard line. Eli Heidenreich. Okay, so this is a robot. Oh, Jesus Christ. That like fucking went. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Like fucking went. Oh my God. Bob just went. It's just like... He's trying to run, running faster than me, and it's just like, it just goes right fucking there. It's just like, that like just lost the love to live. Oh God. Oh my God. Bouchel throws a pass, 3rd and 1, caught. It's a first down. What is this? It's like Browns fans unironically hoping this would happen for Deshaun. Jesus Lord. That's NFL football right there. That is some football. The fucking hell. Ah! It's gone. That leg is gone. Oh. Father McCarthy approves. Oh, it's a 2nd and 6 for the Bills at the 36-yard line. Frank Gore is your lone setback. Four men on the rush. Bruner in the blitz. Play action. Bouchel rolls. Gets to his check down. Caught by Gore. He's got space for days. 50, 45, down to the 40. And he'll get down to about the 39-yard line. He beat Carson Bruner on the pass above him. Got to Frank Gore on the far side. And off to the races. Off to the races indeed. Jared Froman for 2 bones. The Tigers are 5.5 games out of the final wildcard spot. Our wall, it kind of looks like Barbaro. You have to put him down after that shit. The Tigers are 5.5 games. I mean, close enough. I thought it was like 7 or 8, but my bad. Martin Miller for 2. NFC West, like 3 top players, then an undrafted one. Dude, that's an insult to the undrafted players. Like, these are like 3 Hall of Famers compared to Christian Hackenberg. Play action for Bouchel. They mess up the camera again, but it is caught. They get it back there. Skylar Bell, I believe, with the reception. It'll be a gain of about 10. It's a first down for the Bills as Shane Bouchel is driving them down the field. And there's a severe thunderstorm warning in Allegheny County. And Dan Wolf for 5 bones. What's up? The robot's ACL and ACL exploded, and you're laughing. You're laughing. Yes, I am laughing. And I refuse to believe that it's not funny. Oh boy, oh boy. 1st and 10. It'll be a weak side I formation. Wheeler is your running back. Skylar Bell, your option. It's a jet sweep to Bell. It's out of the Arthur Smith playbook. 20-10 touchdown, Skylar Bell. Arthur Smith is screaming himself. Matt Canada's sitting there going, yeah, I drew that up. Skylar Bell with a touchdown on a jet sweep. Oh, middle school playbooks fucking rejoice. Yeah, I just got beat off the play. Skylar Bell with some good speed. Able to get it there. Definitely. But it's 26-17 with 4:49 left in the 3rd quarter. The kick is up. Oh, actually, it just nearly kissed the pipe. But it is good. But that's all that matters. That's all it's going to say on the spreadsheet. The kick is good by Tyler Bass. So, we'll take a look at this radar here. We will pretend that everything is good and golden. This is the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania radar that is rolling through the side. And it looks like it's about to piss rain around here. So if you're in this area, duck and cover, which is probably near me. So if my power goes out, you'll know why. It's going to roll that way. And it's rolling like this. You see it with the patterns here. And we're going to go live to our weather radar. If we can roll here for a second. Like that. So, we're rolling off to our pattern right over here. And you're seeing this big cycle right here. You see right there? This means shit's fucked. Shit's fucked. Right over here. We're rolling the side, and it's just going to move over towards around here. It went through Mount Lebo, and it pissed rain in celebration of Eli Heidenreich's big touchdown through Dormont, Upper St. Clair, Bethel Park, rolls through. It kind of died down. It's not as bad as it was, but there are still some areas where it's pretty bad. McKeesport, they're already fucked, but it's going to keep getting fucked. Clareton, you're going to get fucked. West Mifflin, you're going to get fucked. Elizabeth, Greenock, West, whatever that is. North Versailles, and it's Versailles. It's not Versailles. It's Versailles. It's definitely Versailles. Roll to the front. And then you're going to have it roll through Irwin and Manor, and it's just estimates from there. But shit's going to get fucked, boys. Shit is going to get fucked. And it's going to get very, very, very fucked. So be careful if you're down in that little section of Allegheny County. Everything's going to get fucked, ducked, and cover. So if we lose power, y'all know why. Because Stiller football is way too strong. Martin Miller for 2 bones, looking like the Steelers trying to be the 2011 Packers. Well, it kind of fits because of Mike McCarthy. That's what it is. Jared Froman for 5 bones. I don't think that robot even had an ACL built in. It just decided to imitate the Cubs pitching staff and spontaneously injured itself. The future of NFL football is just done. Kick is away. It'll be down to the end zone for a touchback. It'll land at around the 35-yard line. 4:49 left in the third quarter. Drew Aller back out to the side. No, Aztec Warrior. It's pronounced Versailles here. It's not Versailles. It is Versailles. It's a weird pronunciation, but it is Versailles. Well, Chris G, I mean, I think they do because they said it was supposed to be a light chance of rain. It was pissing rain here earlier today. It was pissing rain for about an hour. And then it was sunny again, and it's going to piss rain again later. Shit's fucked, boys. Shit's fucked. That's the key. Shit is fucked. And MK3 for 2 bones. Watched the Jags decimate Deshaun in week 1 in Duval. And Aller's trying to escape pressure out of the pocket. Throws it away. Incomplete. Tried to get it out of there. It was attempted, I believe, for Christian Kuntz. But now they're at the point where they're just interviewing guys. And it's... nobody gives a shit. It's actually Lance Mason, the rookie out of Wisconsin. But it's... yeah. Yeah, definitely so. Oh, Navytown Friars, Jag ceilings 5-12. Ooh, man. That is a cynical fucking take, dude. Cynical fucking take. Big woof. And it's going to be a handoff over to Heidenreich. Still pushing forward. He'll gain 1, but he's met by a swarm of Buffalo Bills. I mean, a swarm. All of the Bills. All of them. Well, here's some updates over Tua Tagovailoa. Apparently, he's done really fucking bad in Atlanta, and he might get cut. Athan Kalikmanis, like, you could have made up that name, and I would have believed you. Aller, he's going to throw it deep. And it's blanket coverage. Incomplete. Tried to drive it far, but it was just deflected. Anthony Kendall, the third-year player to Baldwin Wallace College, was on the play. The pass was attempted to number 28, Levi Wentz, the rookie out of Kansas. But it's... It was just blanket coverage. That was good coverage by the number 30. And, yeah, it would have taken a miracle for that to come down. It was just, it is what it is. Cameron Johnston, also known as Bill Burr, will be back to punt. Back to return is number 1, McCole Hardman, who did a good job with this with the Chiefs a couple years ago. He's not the same player, but it is what it is. Hardman rolls to the 15, breaks a tackle at the 20, moving back, presses the circle button out of bounds, down to about the 25-yard line, I should say. It'll be a first down and 10 for Shane Bushell to roll it back. Oh, Tua's like mega cooked. Tua is Tua Tagovailoa's odds to record 1,500 59%. No. Tua is Tua is done. But yeah, Michael Penix will be the starter in week 1. Nobody's shocked about that. But I think it's more because Tua's just been so bad. But Tua, I think, like, if he's cut, he's done. I think his career's over after that. Which is a shame because he was a good quarterback before the concussions and the hip injuries. It's just, it's gone. It's not there. Like, the dude can't throw a football. Like, it's fucking bad. And Tua is, it's done. Well, Tua will probably be, I said it's, no, Sports Talk Chuddy is not related to Wentz. Different skin color. I mean, maybe they're brothers from another mother, different mother, so who knows? Could be something like that. Yeah, that's the thing, ESC. Like, Tua was a good quarterback. Very accurate, great for a West Coast offense. He put up numbers. The problem was, couldn't play in the cold. The concussions destroyed him. And the hip injuries. The hip injuries did it more than the concussions, I believe. Because he can't throw, like, he can't move his body the way he used to. And it's just, that's the cost of playing football. And it's just, it's sad. But unfortunately, like, the body's just, it's going. Navytown Friars, the Sox getting Adley. I mean, who knows? Because Adley had his problems, but as I said, Baltimore got a premium haul, but does Mike Elias save his, like, it might cost him in the end, because he's probably going to trade Gunnar Henderson if they don't make the playoffs. Well, Todd 0709, I mean, Jack Strand? Oh. Death Stranding. It's Death Stranding, baby. It's going to be a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line, 3:52 left in the third quarter. Bouchel, snap down, play action. Rolls in the pocket, looks, steps up, throws, fires, caught on the play by Wheeler. He'll gain about 3, but is an instant open field tackle. On the play there by Windman, number 53. Really good open field tackle. That is going to be Jacoby Windman, the second-year player to Michigan State. Really good open field tackle. That gets you a job, buddy. That gets you a job. And Tony Nicolaude, I'll get to you after the 2nd and 6. Bouchel hands it off. Long toss over towards Wheeler. He'll get to the line of scrimmage, maybe a touch more, but nothing else. Met by a wall of Pittsburgh Steelers, including Cole Holcomb. And it's going to be a 3rd down and about 6, I would say. Yep, they actually do have a lot of homegrown talent. I mean, I forgot Christian Kuntz was from Chartiers Valley. It's a local school. Levi Wentz was from Pine Richland. That's why he's here. But as I said, I don't think he's going to make the roster per se. Daquan Hardy, Jaquan Brisker. I mean, he was friends with Joey Porter at Penn State, so that's why he's here too. Brisker's had a good camp. So I think he'll get reps. 3rd and 5. It's a 3 wide receiver set for the Bills. Bouchel will be out of the gun. 4 on the line for the Steelers. Rushing 4. Bouchel gonna gun it deep, far side, delivers, and nearly caught by Skylar Bell, but he dropped it. Jameson pretending like he did something, but it's Skylar Bell dropped it. This is what it is, but it's gonna be 4th down and a punt coming there. And Tony Nicolaude, the robot clip was a replay of Watson's Achilles. Woof. I mean, Jameson may have gotten a finger on it, but as I said, I think Skylar Bell couldn't get full control of it. Blazer Tracer for 5. Hey, Treat. Hope you're doing well. Did you check out the 27-minute extended look, a.k.a. trailer 3 for GTA 6? It's amazing. Makes GTA 5 look like Pong. Caden Weechin will be back to return. Runs into his own defender. He ran into his own player, but he wasn't able to get momentum after that. He'll gain about 5. And he lands at about the 6-yard line. Doman with another great punt. That's going to win you a job. Just saying. Yeah, it was dropped. But Jameson acted like he did something there. But Blazer Tracer, are we talking the actual trailer or are we talking the leaks? Because there's a huge difference. I mean, with the leaks, there's still apparently more coming. I don't think anybody really gives a shit, but it's definitely is what it is. Well, Ryusei, it's not just Malik Willis, it's Devon Achane. That's going to be your guy. Devon Achane and Malik Willis are going to fucking die. You are the Miami Packers, and it's going to be a nuke. But I said GTA 6. Hopefully we just don't hear that stuff. It's like, I'm my own personal VPN. Nothing shit like that, but it is what it is. So it's a weight system is returning. So we have regular, built, and torta. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I go with this. Nothing wrong with some meat. Sometimes you gotta rock with the torta. Just saying. Just saying. Don't judge. Don't judge. Don't judge. Oh boy. Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit are back in a Prime Video booth. It is what it is. So, also an update. It looks like the Patriots aren't willing to make Christian Gonzalez the league's highest paid QB or cornerback. So, he might be gone too. Just how it is. Hey, this is George. I mean, hey, more cushion for the pushing. That's how it is, man. Well, Aztec Warrior, we've been, as I said, they just want to make it perfect because reality is it's going to print money like GTA Online did. That's just how that is. Well, Chris GTO, if the lights are off, hey, it's only between you, her, and the good Lord above. That's all there is to it. Nothing wrong with the thick. I love the thick. Just saying, man. Nothing wrong with some good thick. I'd rather have that, not a fucking skeleton. Jesus Christ. Definitely so. Herb is good on ESPN, but on Prime, he sounds like he's trying to... Well, Kirk Herbstreit's a college coordinator. In the NFL, it's different. College and NFL broadcasting are two different animals. That's just how I feel. But he does have a cute dog, though. He has a couple cute dogs. I miss Ben. I miss Ben. Peter's just not the same. But Peter is good. But I miss Ben. Run by Caleb Johnson. Goes for about 6. Dan Wolf, I didn't miss your chat yet. I'm still a few behind. And Martin Miller for 2 bones. 49ers would sacrifice Purdy to keep CMC healthy. Correct. CMC is that offense, Mark. Dan Wolf, here you are, man. As I said, I didn't miss you. I was a little behind. So I apologize about that, Dan. Why does the NFL allow dudes like Tua to play till their bodies give out? I thought they cared about players' health or something. His brain is mush. You can't deny him the ability to play. He was paid a big contract, and he'll keep getting paid. So he's got a nest egg. The question is, how long can he hold? And Caleb Johnson's going to run to the outside, and he just doesn't have the speed to run to the outside, so he only gains about 2 when he could have burst that to the outside. And that's, yeah. I think Lou Nichols beats him out. Well, hey-o, who's taking Romo's spot? I believe J.J. Watt is. Watt is taking his spot for the time being. Really? You don't want to hear it? I don't know, Jim. Caleb Johnson is getting in the face of Dunbar. Dude, don't do that, man. Come on. You're trying to fight for a fucking job. Don't talk shit. Get to the fucking huddle. 3rd down and 2. Aller will be out of the gun. 4-man set. Aller in the pocket. Steps. Firm. Deliver over the middle of the field. Cut! On the play. That's by Mason. It's a 1st down. Gains 15. We're actually throwing over the middle of the field. Holy shit. Yes, E3. I think Caleb Johnson is cut. Like, he's getting passed for reps by Travis Homer, Eli Heidenreich, and Lou Nichols. It's over. It's done. Chat. Oh, god damn it. Fucking chat. Chat did die. Sorry about that, guys. Aller will be handing it off over towards Caleb Johnson, and he gets wrapped up in the backfield near immediately. It's a loss of 1. Yeah, now we're just in the doldrums trying to burn time. Tackled by Mike Donna, the former Kansas City Chief. And I think they're just trying to figure out. I'm not sure if there's an update on Skoranek yet. So I'm just hoping to God that he's okay. Broderick Jones is back in the game for Ihanature as well. So that must tell you Ihanature has not had a good game. Yeah. Like I said, more updates. Apparently, like Rappaport has looked so bad that has made it impossible to look for QB1. Yep. Alec Pierce has been removed from the physically unable. Rigoberto Sanchez has been extended, one of the highest paid punters in the NFL. And Josh Jacobs charged with misdemeanor battery and misdemeanor criminal damage, according to the Wisconsin court records. Mekhi Blackman, I'm so sorry, you are a Cleveland Brown as well. So, FYI, just going over some news in the meantime. Nothing crazy. Leonard Williams has been extended 3 years, $90 million. If he plays out his contract, he'll make $250 million. Not a bad piece of work, my friend. Not a bad bit of bank. But yes, apparently, as I said, Tua has been so fucking horrible, which is a shame, but he might not be out of a job. Or he'll be out of a job. Which should, Yeah. Luke Posey for 5 bones. With the Hellebuck news, do you plan on doing a deep dive of a fallout of the USA hockey team and all the Canadian stars leaving for USA teams? It's not just that. Dylan Larkin is an American-based team in Detroit. And he is looking for a trade. It's a combination of things. I think the thing is with, if Jack Hughes, for example, or Luke Hughes gets sick of being in New Jersey, then he might demand a trade. And if that happens, you're in trouble. Werenski is another guy. Team USA. He was looking to get traded. He might still. All right. Are we back? Are we back? All right, as I said, XSplit crashed on me, so I apologize about that. So we're at 13:19 left in the fourth quarter, and blink twice if I'm on. Blink twice. Yep, we're back. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure Aller takes a 4-step drop. Looks, he's going to throw it deep, and he overthrows his target. Caden Weechin was the attempted receiver with 13 minutes left. And the Bills receivers try to do, It's like Aller overthrew it. What do you want to do? We're winking twice. We're back. Let's go. All right. So, James telling us for 5 bones. Tree, can we delete the rest of the AL? Also, Clickbait Reports return when? Also, Haters Guide for the NFL when? Can we do a members-only stream? I wish we could delete the rest of the AL. It's a fucking shit wreck. Clickbait Sports, we were hoping to return this week. It will be next week. Hope to God. Tom and Brandon were out. That's why we couldn't. So we'll hopefully be back then. And Haters Guide to the NFL should be out next week. I am working on a video on the Pro Bowl right now, but still have to script out the NFL. I've gathered all the footage for it, so it should just be a pretty quick plug and play, but it's actually gotten kind of annoying to gather footage now because there are a couple teams that just don't have any. It's annoying as shit. And members only stream, I know for Dumpster Fire, we do have members. I don't have members on this. The thing is, like, I don't want to double dip with the members, like, on my personal channel and, like, Dumpster Fire, because we don't do anything for the Dumpster Fire. I don't want to take your money. I would do personal streams, but I don't know what I do. That's the thing. I want to make it worth your while if I do it. That's the thing. So I may do, like, personal private streams or something like that, or just, like, you know, personal videos or just general shit. But otherwise, as I said, I want to make it worth your while. I don't want to just do like, oh, here's me just doing stupid shit and calling it content. That's the thing. So that's my thing, James. So for Dumpster Fire, I've been wanting to. It's just trying to figure out a time of 5. And that's really bad. No, Bills, I'm not doing OnlyFans. I still owe that punishment. Fuck you. And Sports Ball Otaku petition to rename Steven Steeler BS to Paul Turgeist. Poltergeist. No. Steeler bullshit shall remain Steeler bullshit, not poltergeist. It is Steeler bullshit forevermore. Sean Shanley, animated WLP here for $5 Canadian, and there goes Tree Stream. God bless. Like Father Time, his wife Mother Nature is also undefeated. Also, Reds 5478 is betting the Bungles making the Super Bowl. Well, he likes losing, so there's that. Do Q&As? I mean, play games? Maybe. I mean, as I said, I could do like Immaculate Grid or something like that. I mean, I could do games, but the problem is everyone does games. OnlyFans stream, where's the Whopper? Well, the Whopper, I may have to reiterate my love for that. Mr. Father McCarthy, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to dump you for the Whopper. I'm sorry. That's what it is. Well, J Iron Thunder, second best place to be a Steeler fan is Cleveland, Ohio, because you barely lose there. It's always good. And Shezo102, my favorite robot video is the Cam Scattaboo one. A robot running full speed into a wall, then dying. Yes. Oh, the robot running full speed into a wall, that is absolutely classic. Robots are running through a wall. They're running. Oh. Jesus Christ. Like, they beat Usain Bolt. Like, look at him go. Look at him go. 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 Run. And it's like, he's their purpose. And their reward is getting your fucking gasket blown out. Boom. Jesus Lord. They haven't learned anything about braking yet. That's the problem. Run, 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 run. Boom. Jesus Christ. This is great. This is great. The robot is dead and snapped in half. This is fucking incredible. Yo, get this AI shit out. I want the robots. The robots are going to take over. The robots are taking over. The robots are taking over. Skynet is invading us whole, my friends. They're going to do it. It's not the same. I'm trying to find the one where it just runs into a wall. It's dead. It's fucking dead. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, man. Oh, I remember. My favorite one is... Michael Jackson. They're trying to dance. This is classic. This is great. It's just like, nope, nope, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. The silence is dead. It's fucking flip. His flip, Bouchel in the pocket. He's gonna get sacked. That's Shea Bouchel in the pocket right now. He's just getting right on the side. I don't care if I get claimed, but then he just gets fucking right off the side. This is great. I love this shit. Now, this is me on a Saturday night, brother. And then, whoop, dead. He doesn't even try to get up. He's just giving up on life. He's made many mistakes. Plenty of them. It's like, sir, you've had enough. Let's get out of here. That's great. Oh, God, I love the robots. The clankers are going to take us all. Hard R. The hardest of R's. And yes, I do see McNeil. ESPN is getting rid of the bottom line in this bullshit. Bouchel in the pocket again. 3rd and 17. It's deflected at the line, incomplete. 11:28 left in the fourth quarter. Definitely so. You've had enough alcohol. Y'all laugh now until the government has some snatching people off the street and vibe. Correct. But we laugh. And that's what really matters. Once the robots and the AI figure out hands, we're fucked. Oh man, that's great. But yes, Shaz02, my favorite is the Cam Scatterboo. I'm trying to find the Cam Scatterboo, but there were some funny ones, man. Hold on, let me see if I have a. Does it have Scatterboo? Dan Wolf for 5 bones. Browns are BTA to the Patriots. Dillon fighting for a job, looking better than Watson. Well, oh, Weechin's out for the walks. Down to the 30, 25, 20. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Steelers. Caden Weechin. He's going to do that in the regular season, too. Yes. Cam Scatterboo robots everywhere. Oh, but he knew how to stop there. It's a touchdown, Steelers. And now, the Cam Scatterboo robot. Look at him go. Look at him go. He's dead. I admire his determination. Get that man signed to a practice squad immediately. Oh, the dedication. That dude would play at the Edward Jones Dome. Oh. Oh, you see the moment where just like the body just goes? It's like right there. An explosion, an orgy. And the kick is good, by the way. Give him some Toradol in the blue tent. They'll be good. There is a flag on the play. 11-11 left in the fourth. Oh, baby. Oh, dude, if it's a brick wall, wait till we find the Kool-Aid man. They go through a brick wall, we're fucked. We are just fucked. Cam Scatterboo robot. Definitely so. Such is life indeed. 27-17, Buffalo is down 10. But we're just sitting here chilling, all that stuff there. Gus Frerotte is a robot. Oh, Gus Frerotte. That's a throwback, my friend. Local product, too, out of Homer City, I believe. About an hour away from Pittsburgh by IUP. Falling backwards is the capper. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Well, JSU, it's Big Ben. Don't talk shit about Mike Kenny. Don't talk shit about Mike Kenny. I love Mike Kenny. Kenny, you were supposed to be the guy. I'm going to do the Michael Jackson hand. Just for you. Aller in the pocket, throws, delivers. It's going to be short. I don't know what happened. Did they get the ball back? I don't know. Or was it just short? I can't tell. I think what happened is they tried to go for 2 and it failed. So it was a penalty and they failed. But yeah, we didn't get the extra point. We fucked the ball. This guy stinks! Oh, Kenny, I love you. I wear these to heal. I don't think they're even Kenny Kitten mittens, but I'm going to wear them anyway. They're still a little too snug. It should have been a size bigger. But I have tiny hands. And you know what they say? Tiny hands. Oh, Kenny. You should have been good. Oh, God, I'm going insane. Fuck you, Red. Like Kenny was good for like a drive every game. He was shit for like 3 quarters, but he was good otherwise. Oh, Kenny Pickett is great. Don't talk shit about Kenny Pickett. Hey, Haynes King is hurt too, so I don't think otherwise. But Kenny Pickett is the future of something. Hey, don't talk about my Mickey Mouse ass gloves. Great. This is one of the streams of all time, kids. One of the streams of all time. Kenny, we're gonna put you back. We're gonna take care of you. put these back in properly. Premium content, ladies and gentlemen. The content of me putting back the Kenny Kitten mittens. This is what you're all here for, right? Oh, the content. This channel has gone so fucking downhill. I am fucking washed. Oh boy, the laundry's done. Can you say that about Tree? But you know, they're washed. I also want to give a shout out as well to Lonnie Lejeune. He sent me a letter in the mail as well from about a couple weeks ago. I wasn't able to actually shout him out, but he did give me this fancy schmancy Russell Wilson card. Let's ride. I don't know if you can really see it on there, but it's definitely one of the cards of all time. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate the kudos and congratulations on the engagement as well. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you, Lonnie. May life bless you in the future, too. Thank you as well. I do have a P.O. box, unfortunately. And, yeah. That's why I keep it under lock and key. But I do post it sometimes. It's not good. It's definitely not good. All right. So, let's roll to Clend 8 for 2 bones. Smasher pass, Myles Garrett and TJ Watt. Ooh, they would smash me repeatedly with a mallet. It would not be good. Justin Turley for 5 bones. AL West turning into the Pacific Division. Now I'm just waiting for a hated team to go to the World Series like Vegas. Houston it is. They just fired their GM, and Jordan will lead them there. Low snap, picked up by Bouchel, thrown over the side, caught on the play by Zylstra. He'll gain about 3. Porter was there on a tackle. Not Joey Porter Jr., but different Porter. Not the one that's looking for a new contract. Different one. And THF1 Happy World 2018 for 5 bones. Treat! I'm a die-hard Pats fan, but I watch every single one of your Steelers streams because you're the best creator/announcer. Keep on going, King. Thank you. As I said, this is just a warm-up stream, so appreciate each and one of you for being here. We got 10:38 left in the fourth quarter. Bouchel rolls out of the pocket, standing firm, looks, throws far side of the field, caught on the play by number 83. I believe that's Latu. I believe Latu from Washington. I forget his first name. I'm sorry about that, but I believe it's Latu's brother. And he's going to gain about 3. Clock continues to roll. 10:17 left in the fourth quarter. And that's just how it goes. Hold on here. What's the stream's thumbnail? Nick, what are you doing, man? You have to do better. Hey, Dakota Whitehouse, that's what the preseason's for, man. Dylan Gabriel looks like an actual quarterback. And William Gray for 2 Canadian. I'll get to you after this pass by Bouchel. He's actually going to line up, step up, scramble in the pocket. Got past midfield, slides at the 47. And it's an easy first down for Shane Bouchel, able to step up and see that there was a wide open field in front of him. Steelers schedule begins on Sunday, September 13th at 1 p.m. That's when I'll be going live. Hopefully with the Steelers win, like we did last time against Atlanta a couple years ago. But there's still plenty of time. Indeed. The Browns are leading 27-10. 49ers and Raiders just getting underway, and I believe the Chargers are playing later tonight. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Handoff over towards Wheeler. Wheeler's going to move, bustle for about 4. Down to the 45-yard line. 9-11 left in the fourth, which is Sean McDermott's favorite holiday from, according to his standards, was how he motivates in the locker room. Such is that. Oh, I'm definitely making the wrong call. They always make the wrong calls. What are you talking about, man? And William Gray, thoughts on Robert Spears-Jennings? Does he make the roster? Potentially. He did some good stuff on the first couple drives. I haven't really heard of him since, but I think he's got a shot. Question is secondary room. So there may just be a logjam. I think he gets practice squad minimum. As I said, Lou Nichols is the guy I think makes the roster. I think he makes it over Caleb Johnson. Bouchel in the pocket. Finds it. Flops it wide open. Cut! On the play there by, I believe that is number 80 for the Buffalo Bills. That is Max Tomczak. Mike Tomczak's kid making action happen. Mike Tomczak's kid. Oh my goodness, what a world we live in. Oh, baby. Jameson got burned by Mike Tomczak's kid. What are we doing here? What the hell are we doing? It's a 1st and 10 with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Down to about the 25-yard line there in field goal range. Bouchel will be out of the shotgun. Wheeler to the right-hand side. 3 wide receiver set. Tight end Zylstra lined up to the right. 4 on the line for the Steelers. They'll be rushing 3. Now 4. Bouchel waits. Has to scramble up in front of the pocket. Past the line of scrimmage. Now running 4. Gets about 4 before he's taken down at roughly the second level by several Steelers. Clock continues to roll. 7:38 left in the fourth quarter. Yes, sir. As I said, just trying to warm up things. Nothing too crazy. Rookme Amadeus for 5 bones. Tree stream cutting ups was so the Browns could sneak him and offer him a QB contract. You'd still be better than their current option. Trust me. Trust me on this. I'd be worse. I'd definitely be worse. 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line. Out of the gun is Bouchel. Wheeler to his right. 3 wide receivers set. 2 left, 1 right. 5 on the line for the Steelers. 2 men back deep. They'll be rushing 4 on the blitz. Quick screen over towards Hill. But he's not going to get much. He's definitely not going to get much. He'll lose about 3. Josh Allen's just sitting there chilling on the sidelines. That is going to be Skylar Bell. And did my computer freeze? No, it's still there. This is my other computer, not this one. We're good there. And Shez, I sent you it on X. I saw it, man. It's funny shit. And Martin Miller, the Patriots losing to the Browns now 17-point gap. It's preseason, dude. It doesn't matter. 3rd and 9 at the 24. Heavy blitz for the Steelers. They're going to throw it deep, far side delivered, deflected, incomplete. Oh my goodness. Porter with the deflection. It's not JPJ. It's another Porter. Different Porters. We've got 2 Porters. We've got Porters to go on our Porters. Daryl Porter, the first-year player to Miami, able to deflect that pass. It was actually kind of underthrown to Macklin, Jeremy Macklin's cousin, but it's, he throws that farther. That's an easy touchdown. I don't know what Bouchel was doing, but that's Bouchel. And we're going Super Bowl, baby. Right after this Tyler Bass field goal miss. You're going to miss. You're going to miss. You're going to miss. You're going to miss. He doesn't miss. Kick is good. So it's 27-20. Steeler football is existing in real time. Martin Miller, Dylan Gabriel looking good against the Patriots. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. And Justin Turley, the umpire got everyone confused at the Dodgers-Braves game. I'll get to you after a little bit of pizza time. I got to get an adult libation to tolerate the Steeler football consuming my soul. And I just realized I put up the wrong one. God damn it.
Pizza time.
There's supposed to be a Steeler one there. Fuck me. I suck at this shit. Damn it. Tree, go to bed! Go to bed! No, Mom, I need Jeebus! Fuck you! Go to bed! I'm just letting this play. I don't give a shit. I just realized I have the wrong stream up. But here is what's happening in the score. It is 1-0 Braves. They have the belief that they have finished the game. Chris Sale's just sitting there chilling, like, what the fuck's going on? Are we doing something here? But here is the speaking by an umpire.
After replay, the call at first stands. The run is out. No save. The runner is safe. The runner is safe. The runner is safe. Now the Dodgers are challenging the out call at second. After replay, the call at first stands. The run is out. No save. The runner is safe. The runner is safe. The runner is safe. Now the Dodgers are challenging the out call.
The fix is in. The fix is in. And the fix is in for the Steelers to win in a 1st and 10, 2nd and 8. Sorry, it's going to be Drew Aller in the pocket, looking, throws over the middle of the field. Cut! We're throwing over the middle of the field. Thank fucking God. Powell with the catch and a 1st down, gain of 15. Of course, it's Laz Diaz. Isn't he retiring after this year? Yes, sir. 27-20. 1st and 10 for the Steelers at the 47-yard line in Bills territory. Heidenreich, you're running back to the right. Out of the gun is Aller. Aller looking over the middle. Will be caught by Powell again. He gains about 4. But it's not going to be much. Let's move back over there. That's how that is. Red leg rally for 5. I'm surprised nobody's made a miss me yet flag for Matt Canada like the one for Joe Judge. Oh, we have one. We have one. I think 5 made one before. And we see it on the dumpster fire. I don't have it on me right now, but we do have it. Marco, 4103 for 5. Huge news for Tampa Bay Rays fans. Tampa has approved the $2.3 billion stadium to stay in Tampa Bay thanks to City Council, but has to go to County Council. Once you do that, then you've got the green light. So you still have one more hurdle to clear. Plus construction, cost overruns, all that stuff. But it's a good step. And Beast of Metal 1989 for 10 bones. Bro, the first time you played this, I was about 5 minutes into my treadmill run at the local rec center after cooking supper, then leaving it on the counter. I would have curled into myself if I could have. I am so sorry, Beastie. Beastie, I'm sorry, dude. You think Tom's the only one that can drink Allagash? I fucking can too. 3rd and 4. Aller will be out of the gun. I can't really see what's going on. They're just showing the same thing. Man in motion there is going to be Kuntz. Rolls it back to the front side. Aller throws far side. Tries to deliver. It's overthrown. Tried to find Powell again. Miller Jr. was in on the coverage. Number 46. It'll be 4th down and 2. This is probably go territory. 4th and 4. Up. Hold on. He ate. Aberica speaks again. We must praise the Jeebus. And not just Jeebus, we will also bring out the McCarthy. Fucking McCarthy. Oh, God, what is going on with me? This channel has hit it more than its downward spiral. We've gone to shit. 4th and 4. Out of the gun is Aller. 4 wide receivers set. 1 running back is Heidenreich. Rushing 4. Aller looking. Has to scramble for it. Trying to find action. Rolls back incomplete. Tried to find Travis Homer, just got thrown a little bit under, and he couldn't corral it. It is a turnover on downs. Sorry, that's Keeney James, not Homer, but it's just, like I said, it was a low pass. It would have been tough, but it is what it is. You fucked the ball. Steelers Trump. Trump has spoken. Woeful Will Howard threw it right to once dead Demar Hamlin, product of the Pitt Panthers, and before that Central Catholic High School, which is where I'm about to send Will, so he can learn how to throw basic passes. What is number 18 looking at? All right, his release. Bye. That's worthy of a like. That's the good stuff right there. Dylan Gabriel is apparently flying. I just saw this in the background. Peyton Turner was placed on IR. Peyton Turner has not had a good career. He's just... Look at the title. Oh my God, 2nd and 10. Bouchel in the pocket, deflected, and he's gonna catch his own pass. Bouchel's running for it, and he's sacked again. Bouchel cut his own pass on the deflection, but it doesn't matter because Steeler football is real. Yes. Oh, were you say it's hey, I'm definitely downward spiraling, my friend. Most downward spiraling indeed. But for the 50 bones. We haven't had an umpire step forward to be the Ed Huckuli of Major League Baseball yet, but this one's close. Other Huckbar Steelers. Treat. I hope you're ready for copious amounts of Culver's, Casey's, and hair product. America is ready. We still need to open up a Culver's around here for Jennings Dunker for his postgame. They'll open it up on Southside. Bouchel in the pocket. Throw it far side, caught. And he spins out of danger, got the first down. Oh, that's rough. You cannot give that up. Tony Romo's facing new charges. I didn't know this. So Tony Romo has been hit with 3 new citations. So what's the twist? So the problem is Tony Romo going to have a job? Oh, Dustin May got hit pretty hard on just a fluke fly ball. So Tony Romo is facing 3 new charges with that DWI he got. No, he got hammered in Wisconsin, where he grew up. I don't know, Jim. I mean, people were turning on him anyway, but I didn't really get the hype around him to begin with. But problem is he couldn't call plays. The game had passed him by, and it happens to everybody because when he started out, he was fresh in the terminologies, the playbooks, coaching staffs. But now it's been 10 years, so the stuff changes. I mean, dude, it's changed from 10 years when I started, so it just is what it is. And Leo Farron, Jonnu must be out of eligibility because Arthur Smith didn't take him back to Ohio State. No, what's happening now is that Arthur Smith is going to go where Jonnu Smith is so he can feed the fuck out of him. Dude, we got so much Jonnu Smith last year, it wasn't even funny. He is Arthur Smith's version of crack. And I knew the moment, when he was a free agent, dude, just watch them get Jonnu Smith. And, well, no, they got Jonnu Smith. His version of crack cocaine. Like you thought crack destroyed the black community in the 80s? Dude, Jonnu Smith destroyed Arthur Smith. I'm going to jail. Good night, everybody. I'm so canceled. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Romo was color. Yeah, but Romo is, he's color commentator. But definitely so. Thank you all for joining me and my rambling. I'm not even drunk. This is my first beer. Well, Todd, one thing is you're playing third and fourth stringers. That's why, you'll have guys who do well and then they don't do well in the regular season. Kenny Pickett dominated the first-team Buffalo defense in the preseason a couple years ago. They just played like shit. Remember Malik Cunningham? He didn't do well. Justin Fields had a good preseason a couple years ago. That's why I don't give much stock to preseason. It's more or less just warming up, developing, and getting everything ready. So I don't really see it as a be-all, end-all. It's okay, see where guys are. For example, Max Ahanichur, he needs a lot of time. He did not look good. But that's what this is for. Well, Bacon Man, Eli Heidenreich, a lot of local Yinzers were cheering that touchdown. Mount Lebanon product. Oh, yeah. 1st and 10. Bouchel will be out of the gun. Trips to the right-hand side. Lone wide receiver left. Snap down, fakes the handoff. Bouchel looks, trying to blow out of the pressure. Breaks out the blitz. Wide open pass, incomplete. But there's a flag. Oh, there was some habeas grabus by number 42, and that is going to be a really costly pass interference penalty. And a costly one indeed. That was Tamon Lynham from University of Pitt, Bradford. And that is that is blatant pass interference there. The pass was attempted on that play. It was a good ball to Dante Pettis. And that's blatant PI. Like, he's grabbing him the whole way. You can't do that, kids. You can't do that. You most certainly cannot do that. Well, Dakota Whitehouse, you're not going to play starters, usually. Wheeler, rumbling, stumbling, breaking tackles. He'll get down to about the 1. He'll gain 5. It's 1:45 left in the 4th. Pressure cooker time, kids. It's the big time, the 2-minute drill. The NFL loves this, which means Drew Aller could be a hero and lead the Steelers to the Super Bowl. Well, Obi-Wan Kenobi, here's the thing. They revived Chip Kelly. They brought him back. He was fucking terrible. They're making Matt Patricia look relevant. And Matt Patricia's fucking garbage. 2nd and goal. Single back set is Wheeler in the backfield. Jumbo set, strong side. 84 your motion man. Snap down, hand off to Wheeler. Wrapped up in the backfield. Wrapped up by number 38, Jameson. Jameson, he gave you a shot of whiskey and he gave you a shot in the backfield too. Oh, beautiful. Wheeler went nowhere. He lost 1 on that play. Definitely so. Otherwise, we've got ourselves Deshaun Jameson. Jameson's good old whiskey. Yes, sir. 3rd and goal. 1:09 left in the 4th quarter. Jamin Davis, the former first-round pick of the Washington football team. They were called the football team at the time, so I will call them that. They should be the Redskins, but they are currently the Commanders. They're wearing the old Redskins jerseys, but it is what it is. 3rd and goal. It'll be a single back set, weak side, strong package. 84 your motion man again, faking motion. 1 wide receiver to the right-hand side, 4 on the line for the Steelers. 1 man back deep. Wheeler, your lone setback. Snap down, hand off to Wheeler again. Now he bursts through, touchdown. Much easier touchdown, no flags on the field. And Buffalo has life again. It is 27-26. Honestly, the Bills have all 3 timeouts. I think they're going to try and end this here. Yeah. This is just 3rd stringers, so it's a fun little matchup for what it is. They're going to go for 2 and try for the kill because, once again, Buffalo has all 3 timeouts. So Pittsburgh does need a 1st down. It'll be trips to the left-hand side, Wheeler to the right. Bouchel out of the gun, 5 on the line for the Pittsburgh Steelers. There'll be 4 in the 2nd level. Number 45, that's Zylstra, your motion man. Snap down. Bouchel looking, throws far side, delivers, caught. 2-pointer is good. The 2-pointer is good, and the Steelers are trailing. That is Dante Pettis. Jamin Davis was on the coverage. No such luck, but yeah. The Bills are definitely billing it up. Nobody circles the wagons of futility like the Buffalo Bills. Jamin Davis nearly got to the quarterback, too. Unfortunately for the Steelers, number 42 was a little bit late in the coverage. That's Tamon Lynham, who did not have a good drive, especially with that pass interference. But the Bills are down. Are up 28-27. Well, 49ers Raiders, at least it's not 6-9. Jared Froman for 2. 49ers Raiders score is currently 69. Look it up. It's not like 6-7. And a bunch of really try-hard announcers try to be hip with the kids and the brain rot, but nobody gives a shit. I don't even know what the fuck 6-7 means. Memes used to mean something, damn it. Yes, I am gonna gatekeep. I don't fucking care. Oh, boy. Well, Dakota Whitehouse, I don't know if there's really a 2-point conversion animation. I have to think about that. Kick is away. We delivered over towards the Steelers. They'll drop it in the end zone for a touchback. 1:06 to play with for Drew Aller. 2-minute drill. Oh, it's like being back at Penn State, buddy. Just don't fuck it up like you did against Oregon. Well, as he do, of course it doesn't mean anything. It's pretend. It's pretend. Definitely is, man. So I'll pretend like it's serious business. I'll call it like it's serious fucking business. It's just how we do things here. We call all the fucking games here, kids. Definitely so. Well, Chris, did Josh Allen call that drive? Did he call the pass interference too? Maybe. 1st and 10. It'll be at the 35-yard line. Out of the gun is going to be Aller. Hiding right to his right. 3 wide receivers set. They'll be rushing 4. Exotic blitz. Aller throws over the middle of the field. It'll be caught by number 85. That's going to be Powell again. Gets out of bounds. So you stop it with about 59 seconds left. It's a 5-yard gain. So you do not have to burn a timeout. Steelers have 2 left. Bills have all 3. It actually kind of helps the Bills, too, because at the same time, they don't have to burn them. And Powell's able to get it. Boswell is planning and plotting his move. And by that, I mean pulls out the bullshit and we go home happy. Definitely so. 2nd and 7. Aller will be out of the gun. Waiting. Delivers over the middle of the field. Caught. And it's a fumble. I think they caught a fumble. Are they going to call that incomplete? They're going to call that a fumble. I think they're calling that incomplete. McCree couldn't control the ball. Thank fucking Lord. It'll be a 3rd down and 7. 53 seconds left. Yeah, he couldn't control it. Good call. And Sean Shanley and WLP here. 6'7" originates from the Minecraft movie. It means chicken jockey. I don't even know what that means. It's just pointless references. And that made $1 bajillion. So what does that say? I gotta create more slop. 3rd and 7. Aller out of the gun. 4-man rush. Looking. Throws over the side of the field. Delivered. It's out the hands. Incomplete. Good coverage by number 46 of the Buffalo Bills. That was attempted for number 23 of the Pittsburgh Steelers. That was going to be Jacoby Kenny James. 46 for the Bills is going to be... Sorry, I have to look these up. I don't know the names off heart because it's practice squad. DJ Miller. First-year player out of Kent State. I should have like a sheet of paper like lined up here so I can look at it, but I'm not smart like that. Something I have to think. 4th and 7 for the game. Aller will be out of the empty set gun at the 37-yard line. 4 men on the line for the Bills. There'll be 5-man wide receivers. 4 on the line. Aller looking, delivers. Miscommunication, incomplete. And the Steelers, they choke. Well, it's not really a choke because, I mean, let's be real. It doesn't fucking matter. It's the preseason, but it's a 1st down. And the Steelers, like Drew Aller in the clutch, have fucked the ball. Well, I mean, you can't even blame that on Aller. It's just, it is what it is. That was just good defense from the Bills. So... You're just prepping stuff up. So it's a 1st down and 10. Bills can burn the clock out. Just run it a couple times. Burn it down to about 4 seconds. Bouchel will be running into the victory formation. He needs it. And the Steelers are going to be content with just going home. And I think that's what we're going to be doing from here. One more knee, and we will end it. And that will be all she wrote for this test little stream. You know what? I didn't play all Magic City, so you know what? We'll play some Magic City. From SimCity 3000 to take us home. We'll go over the stats while we show out in the meantime. Definitely so. Not much happening here. Patriots-Browns still at around 8:57 in the 3rd quarter, thank God. Bills and Raiders, or 49ers and Raiders are 6-9. And then we have the Rams and Chargers at 10 o'clock. A couple Friday night games. Washington, Baltimore, Atlanta, Miami. And Tua's playing for his fucking job. Houston and Carolina. But we had a bit of a fun game for a preseason game. Doesn't really matter much, but it is what it is. Neither quarterback really did much here. Aller went 9 for 18. 88 yards. I mean, he had a couple deep shots, but not really much else. Howard had 2 TDs, but at the same time, he had a really bad pick. So neither quarterback really did that great. Bouchel did what he had to do. It wasn't anything spectacular, but... It is what it is. But the Bills end up winning. I mean, honestly, most of that was because of this fumble by Ray Davis, but Hamlin had a pretty blatant pick. Eccles recovered the fumble off the punt return, but I mean, it is what it is. Caden Weechin had a good game. I liked Hurleman's game. Bernard had a really good touchdown. I couldn't see it. Lou Nichols, I'm really impressed by him. I think he makes a spot. Caleb Johnson, I think he's done. Caleb Johnson has probably played his last game as a Steeler. I think he's gone. Ihanachor needs some time, so I think he's going to be more of a developmental role. He'll be on the roster, but like I said, it's just that. I think Frank Gore, hey man, he's got a chance to make the roster there, but it is what it is. Heidenreich, I think, as I said, probably he's practice squad. But I think Lou Nichols definitely makes it. I love how it says like 450. It's supposed to be offense, but yeah, I think there are going to be a lot of painful cuts. A lot of guys who deserve to make the roster can't really make it just because of roster spots. But it is what it is. But it is what it is. Yep, being up by a touchdown 9-11. Correct? Correct. And Justin Williams, can we get pizza bagels before it's over? You know what? For you? Let's do it. Let's do some pizza bagels. We will do all the pizza bagels. For you, you know, we haven't done any pizza bagels here. We need to. See if I have it. I thought I did. Did I get rid of it? I have an idea for this. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second here, kids. I know exactly what to do. Oh, dude. We gotta do the pizza time. Oh, and it's already searched up pizza bagel song. Oh, it's beautiful. God damn it, get this shit off! I don't want a commercial. I want to see the pizza.
Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at
We gotta see the 90s.
When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime.
Pizza Bagel Bites. Bite-sized pizzas on
Yeah,
wholesome
you get to hear the
bagels.
audio.
Pizza during prime time, anytime's the right time. Pizza going down is so fine. So fine, so fine, so fine. When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime.
And any other time, try Cheese Bites, Dynabites, and Hot Bites.
Oh, we got the pizza time here. The pizza time is truly the stuff of legends. God bless the pizza time. It is definitely. But in the meantime, let's go over Gorilla's Demon Days in the Mario 64 sound font. And we'll call it a stream from here, boys. This is definitely one of the soundtracks of all time. We'll call it a night, boys. Thank y'all for joining me on this stream. I'll see you later. It's actually pretty hard. Jeebus agrees. Jeebus agrees. This is pretty hard. So MTL asking, I agree, man. But thank you all for joining me, guys. Have a good night. We will see you for the Pro Bowl video, the Haters Guide, and the Atlanta Falcons early on. So peace, everybody. Have a great night. Take care.